Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. I'm not rolling up. How are y'all doing? I was trying to get my there's a few things I had to do before I could get started. I needed to change his pamper and also get him some milk because he's about ready for a nap. So give me 1 second. We got the $1 million baby in the building, and he got two teeth. Show the people your teeth. Hold on. Show them your teeth. Show the people your teeth. Look. Say hi. Look at me. Oh Lord, here he go with that microphone. Hold on. So good morning, everybody. Boss baby is in the building, and he got two teeth. He's getting big. He eating a hash brown right now. You can say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi. Wave. Look right there. Look. Say hi. So boss baby's in the building. I needed to change his pamper and get him a bottle, so that way we can get our morning started. But I do have some notes, and we're gonna talk about what's going on in the streets. My title has been changed. It now says, "What about your friends?" And the reason being is, did y'all catch it last night? Ness and Brooke broke up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They had another falling out, and I think this time is bigger than the last time. So we're gonna definitely talk about it. I also heard Ness shaded me yesterday. Ness, I wasn't there, so I don't really know. But I'm not surprised. They said something to the effect of, "You felt I was excited because I got the 1K." I kind of was once I found out, but it wasn't hard to do. I just literally came on, was being myself, enjoying the conversation, and the flow went. So call it what you want. Thank you for noticing. But let's get into you and your friends' business. Give me just 1 second. All right, y'all. I'm back. It was hot in here, so I had to go take this. I had to take that hoodie off. It's hot as hell. Turn the fan on. But good morning, everybody. We're about to go. Somebody just sent me a screenshot of my chat summary. I'm gonna check it in just a second. We're about to get into some things. Be a little messy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel free to bring the conversation however you choose. Let me see what the AI is saying right now. On May 22nd, 2024. Y'all hold on. So chat summary says viewers in the chat are going crazy over O.D.S showing his baby for the first time, finding the baby extremely cute, and speculated whether the baby is sick or teething, and are cracking jokes about it. Well, that's what we have. So let me say hello to everybody in the room. I don't think I turned on my subscriber mode, but let me get it real quick. Hold on. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Brooke. Brooke did a live this morning. I see her bestie got a live scheduled in a little bit. So let's get in their business real quick. All right, so let me get to my notes. So let me first say hello to everybody. Well, I can't say hello to everybody because there's already 300 people in the room. What's up, everybody? Good morning. He got me sweating like, watch TV, yeah, because you about to go downstairs with your uncle. But Brooke's bestie is Ness. Brooke's bestie. You haven't heard them saying best friend, best friend? Yeah. So basically, what I saw this morning, Rodney went live. I didn't get to see anything else, but Rodney went live. O.D.S, is that a baby? Rodney went live and basically called um oh, the lady with no teeth said that she had that the baby had bad skin and he had bumps and all of this. Look what my hair. I don't see any bumps or anything as far as his skin being bad. He reaching for this computer. I want y'all to see his teeth. Like he got two teeth right at the bottom. Show him your teeth, Namari. Show him your teeth. Look. Show him your teeth. Look. See him? Can y'all see his two teeth? If you see his two teeth, send $2. No, I'm just playing. But but yeah, let's get into the commentary. Rodney felt like Malik is a bitch ass nigga. His words, not mine. He also doesn't believe that Brooke really has a child. Shout out to Rodney. He right there in the chat. Now, Daughter Hill went live. Daughter Hill did a live saying, not a big head. Daughter Hill went live to let Brooke know she's not the one to play with. She's not the one to fuck around with. See somebody else if she got it like that. Daughter Hill's live was 2 hours, and I have not watched it yet. I watched the beginning and I saw her get started, and then I had to run up out of there. I don't know how y'all do it with y'all young ones and be able to be live because y'all see how active he is, and he's only 9 months right now. What are you doing? Why are you standing on the chair, bro? Like, all right. Let's see. Brooke wanted to let y'all know y'all are not about to run her off of here at all. Y'all are not about to tell her to go anywhere. Y'all not about to make her tuck and hide. She's going to continue to bring her content like she has been doing. Let me let him do what he want to do, which is play with this computer. Here, do it. Do what you want. Do whatever you want. Tear it up. Thank you. Yeah, $2 for tea. $2 for two tea. It's just that he's so freaking active. He gonna calm down in a minute because he's sleepy. But I didn't get to see the panel last night, but Brooke felt like, and I gotta agree with Brooke. If you are my friend, why would you ask me about my personal life in front of 1,000 people? Why would you wait until we get on the live stream if you know you have access to me and you can talk to me at any point in time? He told me he was sleepy spam. Stop. Not you ready to call the people on her. So, and I have to agree with Brooke. If me, Bree, Pizarro, and Nika was in this situation, oh, the $2 coming in, baby. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Auntie. Auntie sent you a cash app. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I gotta bring you out more often. Um, but Brooke feels like it should have been handled behind the scenes or just not at all. But Brooke also has to understand that this is a place where Ness does content, so Ness gets paid. That's the same reason why we've been telling you, Brooke, you should be doing these exclusives and information on your own channel, so that way you would be compensated for your time. Oh, your step grandma just sent you something also. Thank you for the cash app. I do appreciate. Look, he excited. Hold on. You can't be touching the screens and stuff, baby. You turning the screen. Stop. Now he even got excited about that cash app. So thank you for that one as well. I feel like exactly. They weren't really friends, Toya. They weren't really friends. They didn't talk like that behind the scenes. So why come on the front scenes and actually act like y'all that kind of friends? Because we never put y'all in a situation to where y'all became besties. Um, Oh my God, stop hitting the screen. It's a touch screen computer. Stop. It doesn't make sense that you would, you know what I'm saying, bring out the bestie situation. And all of a sudden now, because y'all are going to Vegas together, y'all are now best friends, fast friends, and we supposed to act as if it, oh, your auntie just sent you a cash app as well, Namari. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm about to take him downstairs so I can smoke. Hold on. All right, y'all. My bad. I had to get some things straight because I'm about to take him downstairs. I'm hoping that I don't have to restart my modem because somebody else in the house is working and the modem is giving them a hard time with that VPN. So hold on. All right, y'all. So I'm back. So basically, we became fast friends, and we had to become a part of their relationship because they brought us to the group chat immediately. I never thought that they were real life friends. In my opinion, real life friends meet in real life before a trip. You build a bond, you have conversation. Y'all hear all of that. But hold on, Brooke forced herself in this world after she left the spaceship. Bush Bunny, I have to agree with you. I have to agree. I feel as if because she was no longer welcome or no longer felt comfortable on the spaceship, she was beefing with Brienne with Pizarro at the time. She felt like, let me leave, let me go to a place, and it was kind of let me go to the people that don't fuck with her, so that way I can talk shit about her. So at this point now, they formed this fake ass relationship, if you ask me, and they became friends all on the strength of your enemy is my enemy, so we gonna link up. Much like Cardi B and what's that dude name that be on here singing Cardi B all the time? Ops linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? That's literally what it was giving. So if anybody, you say you love to hear that cooing noise. If anybody has any recommendations on how you can make babies be quiet while you live for hours, please let me know. Because meanwhile, this one is over here trying to talk into the mic. Look, he's trying to get it to the mic. He wouldn't let me take him downstairs just yet. He want to stay up here and talk online. That was a beautiful sound. I better be an auntie and not a granny. That's what, yeah. You were the first cash app, Miss Ember, that, and I said auntie sent you something. So he got toys and he got snacks. He don't want it. He likes electronics. Like, hold on. And the TV. Let me turn my TV. Hold on. Uh-oh, you got another cash app. Oh, for live for the baby. You get $2. Oh, $7 for live. Thank you. Say thank you to Auntie. Auntie that was on the back line yesterday just sent you a cash app too. All right. You say thank you. You say thank you, stink stink. But yeah, you can't O.D.S. But to make up a baby, that's not normal. So y'all telling me that I can't make him be quiet while I do this live stream? I really can't. Like I can't just set him over there and let him play and do his thing. Oh, OG Beauty, how old is your baby? That baby will take my job. But he's doing really good with teething, y'all. And we don't have the amber necklaces yet. We did order them, but they haven't came. So that should assist with it. You want to go watch TV? You want to go watch TV? Get a kiss. Get a kiss. And he's never used a pacifier, and this sucking his thumb thing is so weird as of lately. But yeah, Brooke said on her live that she's not running away. Y'all can't get rid of her. Y'all can't make her leave, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. She slept. She said she slept so well last night that she woke up drooling, and I know how that goes because since I got my new teeth, my pillow be soaking wet. I ain't gonna lie to you. He'll probably get more cash apps than you today, O.D.S. Well, anything that goes for him, we're gonna go out and we're gonna purchase something. I'll show y'all. You can bring his toys. Well, he'll be sleeping in a few minutes, so we ain't gonna have to worry about that. Don't suck that thumb too much. Yeah, I won't allow him to suck his thumb. She cried. You said she cried herself to sleep. Babies actually get louder when they see their parent on the phone. I do believe that they do seek and look for attention. I just got to be 100% transparent. This is an amazing baby. This is the best acting baby. No, it's not, because the twins weren't bad. But my oldest goddaughter, she went with me to hair school. Like when I was going through college, after I finished college and I went to hair school, my oldest goddaughter, who I got custody when she was 6 months. You can't turn around. You're not in the bed, baby. You're not in the bed. Where you trying to go? He want to get to this window because he's so nosy. Hold on. Are you reading to him every day? It will help when he goes to school. I did with my children. They never have a problem learning to read. Thank you, Noame. We do read, but my bestie, he likes to do flashcards. So, well, Ness and Brooke can teach you how to keep a baby quiet. All right, cool. Well, hopefully they'll be able to let us know. because this one he's a talker. But other than that, do you think twins is easier than one? Yes. Yes, Tiara, because they work off of each other. Hey, Skillet. Skillet, I'm glad to see you are safe and back out on the streets. In less than 5 minutes, you have debunked Brooke. I'm not doing that. Does he have a baby charm? What's a baby charm? Flashcards and no Dr. Seuss until they can read. What's a baby charm? I don't know what a baby charm is. He got jewelry. He got earrings and necklaces and bracelets, but I don't know what a baby charm is. I told my boys I'm ready for that grandbaby. Yeah, twins work off of each other. Get off of my hair. So it does make it a lot easier. He has two. Ew, you put spit on my mic. How you fighting me? Like Lyric fight Jay Wilson. My baby name is Charm. Oh, he hit that mic. He wants the charm. He wants a baby charm, even though I don't know what. Right, I don't know what that is. But he has two brothers that's older than him, and he's already attempted his first bite in. So he's learning how to use those teeth. Now, y'all trying to tell me you don't feel safe with your child around me? That's what the word was on the streets. Don't bring your kids around me. Don't bring your kids around me. What? My twins got easier as they got older. Absolutely, Miss Boyd. They do not. There's nothing required for them now. They can go get the other one something and do for them. So they take lead. So basically, Brooke and Ness broke up. I didn't watch it. I'm gonna drop the link. I was gonna come live with it, but I did want to just get my little clip in. Sheffy, how the hell did you find that old ass video on Sir King's channel? Oh my god, get off of that. You could put him in the playpen beside you. Yeah, he going down in just a minute. But I did want to just bring him up so he could speak. And I thought he was gonna show them teeth. But too busy. He too busy reaching for everything. So I don't know if you're safe. He's fighting. Right. He's trying to show. I'm not doing all that with y'all. He is a beef sector baby, so y'all can drag him. Feel free to call him all kinds of monkeys and anything you like. I promise you it won't stunt his cost, his value of life. He's still gonna be blessed. He's still gonna be abundantly loved and all of that. Go to sleep. All right, I'm gonna put him down because he's about to he's turning up and I need to put him down. Hold on. Here, go. Bye. Go watch cartoons. Go watch cartoons. Thank you. Night night. Let's go night night. He got a big head just like me. All right, let's go night night, baby. So with that being said, let me pin my link. Ness gonna be going live. I'm hoping that for the friendship that they did have, Ness won't be dragging her. Because of course, Brooke did all of that, and Brooke is expected to be upset. Brooke is accepted to be in her feelings for good reasoning. She got a lot going on. But one thing about it is, if I was in the middle of a situation with my husband, my boyfriend, and now my YouTube ship, I would probably take a sabbatical. I would probably uninstall the app for at least a good 48 to 72 hours. Shut up, spam. I would probably, for a good 48 to 72 hours, not even indulge in YouTube. I don't want to hear from anybody associated with YouTube. I don't even want to see my kids watching and listening to YouTube. I only want to be left alone to deal with what's going on and to be around my family. That's what I would say. But I mean, everybody's different and people do different things. So what works for some may not work for others. She ain't signing no papers. Now, this situation right here has taken everybody's attention off of everything that's going on with Malik. That baby trying to show he's not ugly and he has more teeth than the walrus down to the welfare office. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You are really gentle with little man. If y'all can see, I don't know what this is. He's blowing and you got a bug out front. What are you doing? Brum, 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 brum. You see yourself on TV, on the screen. You see yourself. Huh? You're so sleepy, but you're so nosy. Stop before you break my mic. And then the people have to buy me a new one. Thank you for the super sticker for the baby. Sorry, no Cash App. Thank you, Miss Boyd. I will make sure that he gets All $7 that come off after YouTube take their money. Reading to the children daily is essential. That is also successful career of your child. Miss Alumnus. YouTube was stronger than their marriage. It's going to take more than that to get her off of here. I do kind of believe that because you have good dissertation. Unlike you talking about people with common sense. See, y'all is spam comments be having me dying. You got to ignore spam. He almost out, but remember it was things going on. LOL. He grabbing that bottle. We not talking about him. We talking about Brooke and her baby. No, we ain't talking about her baby. He ain't trying to hit none of that O.D.S. He beating the hell out of that mic. Baby grips be the strong. Yeah, so I think he actually likes this attention, y'all, because he. What are you doing, Namari? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Other than this situation, I haven't really been seeing anything. I haven't really been seeing anything else going on. I think this is gonna overshadow the Malik thing. Brooke was saying that she was gonna go tomorrow, and which is today, and file the paperwork. I don't think that actually happened. Because she has went live already this morning. What does he think about? What do you think about the Brooke situation? How do you feel about Brooke and the baby? You feel good? You said more power to her, and you hope it's a nice, happy, healthy baby. That's good. Well, I'm glad you are practicing your speaking, and you're gonna be advanced, baby. And you're gonna be advanced. Don't spit all over. Ew, ew, drooly mouth. I'm gonna have to put a bib on you. He chose violence to Lil Prince Miles. Hey, wine. Yeah, he basically said, I hope I'm praying for those who are without power. Yeah, prayers to the people in Houston who are still without power. Anybody birthday today or this weekend? He said, ain't no baby. That's why he hit that. So I'm not going to do this because I like Brooke. But, I mean, y'all can say whether or not y'all believe it's a baby. I never cared. But now that people actually care and are talking about it, I get it. And I've been wanting to talk about it. But I don't give a damn if she got a baby or not, for real. Like, who cares? I mean, Namara, you got another cash app. Oh no, that was YouTube taking $2.99. He hitting that mic says it all. He's so cute. Hey, everybody. I like if Brooke hadn't come down here and told us that she had a baby, we wouldn't have assumed that she had a baby. It wouldn't have been a conversation about a baby. I didn't know that Brooke and Jay Dunn were beefing. Well, I knew that they didn't really much care for each other, but Jay Dunn has been going in. Jay Dunn even put a short up, a short of when Brooke was pregnant. I remember that day when she came on live and did that. Hey, Joyce, you're a natural at taking care of that handsome love fella. Thank you. Although some people think I use him for cash apps, this is the first time I've honestly ever received any cash apps for him, and I did that being funny. But I'm very good with kids, so I do appreciate that, and I thank you for acknowledging that. But yeah, it is what it is. So Skillet, Skillet, can you hit the link? Because not to take away from the Brooke commentary, but can you come up? Yeah, I got a bib right here on the bed, but I just didn't put it on him. I hate bibs because once they start drooling, I have to take it off because I don't like the soggy and all that. It ain't our business, but when folks go about a ghost baby and you have ghost baby shower. Now, Toya, that is one thing. She said that she never had a baby shower and she never asked anybody. He just shitted. And she's never asked anybody to give anything. Thank you, Miss Rose, for coming up. Hold on, y'all. Skillet.
Good morning, y'all. Hey, what's up, ODS? How you doing?
Good morning, my love. How are you, first of
I'm
all?
doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you
Okay,
for
so
asking.
so the last time I saw you, it was the situation that you had going on with your husband. Now I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
ask you straight up. Me and you have a great rapport. We've done our exclusive and everything on my old channel. Was that a skit, Miss Rose, or was that a serious situation?
Was it a serious situation or was it a skit?
Yes, ma'am.
It was a skit.
Okay, because you
It
started
was a skit.
laughing in your
Huh?
editing. You should have been a little bit more swift with your editing. On the first video, you laughed at the end, and if it
Okay.
weren't for that laugh, I would have believed you. Thank you,
Okay.
Warrior. But after that, And I know your husband, well, I would assume that he wouldn't hit you in any type of way. So I didn't even think
No,
that it would have been anything domestically. You went to that
no.
building, you showed it and stuff. I said, look at Skillet out here trying to get some attention.
I was just doing a follow through.
Well, I'm glad that you are safe. I will say though, you had a few people worried. There were some older ladies in your comments that were like they had been through DV and different things, and they didn't. They
Okay.
wanted to make sure you were safe. So I appreciate
I'm
you
so,
for confirming.
I'm sorry for putting somebody through that,
That's all right.
taking it that far. But no, me and my husband we're cool.
That's good. That's good. And you ain't spending no $5,000 out here tricking on the YouTube streets, right?
No, no, we don't do that.
All right. Just checking on you, Miss Skillet. I'm glad that you are safe though. Keep doing your thing. Keep being funny. Keep being beautiful. I miss your hair content and your when you just used to go out and kick it. You ain't done that with us in a while.
I'll do it soon for y'all.
All right now. Enjoy your weekend.
Okay, say
Thank you so much, man.
Hey,
We
I
all
ain't
right
Mr.
over
Skillet.
here.
All right, man. You have a good one too, bro.
Hey, I'm Mr. Frying Pan.
Right, Skillet. I'm gonna turn that ass into a frying pan. I said, oh no, he ain't serious. He didn't rehearse them lines. But yeah, y'all have a good time though. I'm glad to hear y'all doing good.
all right, baby. Thank you.
All right, my love. Yeah,
Bye
Sheffy,
bye.
that's Miss Bennett. All right. That was Rose, y'all. Rose Bennett, aka Skillet. She doing good. Hubby in the background, Mr. Frying Pan, he doing good. We need a dance skit or something, Miss Skillet. Let's get it. Let's go. So at least we got the confirmation on that because I didn't know if she had done another video or anything. Um, what else going on? What y'all got planned for this weekend? I think it's gonna be a murderous weekend on the YouTube streets. We will definitely be thoroughly entertained, especially considering that it is flooding in a lot of areas. Like right now, we got flash flood warnings,
Hey,
and it
O.D.S.
stormed so bad last night that it was like it was horrible. What you say, Chef? Babe?
No, I just said, hey.
Now she called spam called Netta. Spam called Skillet Charles and Netta. Stupid. Yes, a comedy couple. That's what they need to be. Brooke, that's what you and you and Malik should be doing comedy like Skillet and Frying Pan Man.
I think I
But what's
just
going
missed
on
that
with you,
whole
Chef?
thing. I missed that whole thing. What Bennett and Skinner, Bennett and Skinner. Sorry, what Bennett and her husband or whatever just said? Because I was the first one to break the news.
You
So
were, Sheffy. So I
yeah,
just
so I care. I care.
I just wanted to get an update to the situation because I hadn't heard from them since that happened. But basically she did admit that it was I'm about to say a scam because I was sick of
What?
scams. No, she admitted it was a skit. It was only done to
A
do
what?
just
A skip? Or what?
and we kept
A
telling you, Sheffy, like just like I tell you all the time. If you don't know what's going on, you got to sit back and you got to watch and assess before you can give commentary in all situations. And I always used to be the one that said history don't mean nothing. I don't need to know no backstory. But if you don't, you can end up in a situation where you don't know what's going on, your feelings involved, and you think it's something going wrong. And the whole time, these people find they chilling behind the scenes. That happens a lot around here.
So
So
you trying to tell me that she lied to me?
she did basically. That's a nice. I was making it a nice way by calling the skit. It was a lie, basically.
Hmm. I feel like a lot of people be lying to me. O.D.S.
Hey, Mr. William.
But they saying that I'm crazy, but they be lying to me.
So I'm glad you are here because I want some commentary on what's going
Yeah.
on, the current events with Brooke and Ness. You see, they falling out. So what's Brooke and Ness name, y'all? Breasts? How we can find their name, y'all? We need a name for Brooke and Ness. Is it
Hey,
breasts?
you know what though? You know what? Can I say something?
Not looking
Would
like Pete McIntyre. Go ahead.
I always got to insert myself because I have been the main topic for a couple weeks or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, who would you rather go with? Somebody who lied about their dog and they wasn't coming, or lie about a baby for a couple years? Who would you rather go with?
You would put me on the spot like that, wouldn't you? Let me
Don't
think.
worry,
All right.
you
So
ain't got
and
hands.
I can't say that I feel like she lied about. I'm gonna go like you guys think because I didn't think she lied.
What?
I just did. So let's see. All right. Lied about a baby, argued, fought with people, had breakups. That's Brooke's scandal so far. The cheese sticks. Let's not forget the cheese sticks.
The cheese stick. Oh, the cheese
Can
stick.
we believe anything now? All right, and then you on Sheffy's hand. She stole money and gifts food stamps for a challenge.
Oh wait, I didn't steal. Wait,
She
wait,
got
I
liquor
never.
out of the back of a car. She
Okay,
used
that's
to
not
text the
stealing.
Postmates. All right. I would go with you, Shafi. I love you,
Oh
Brooke,
yeah,
but
just
I would
go
go with
ahead
you,
and go
Shafi.
with me. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Just go
because
ahead
at
with
least
me.
I
Yeah.
know with you, I know what I'm getting. Even though with Brooke, I do understand, but Brooke might have to leave her to take care of the baby, and I don't
Do
want no
you
fool around when it's time to go.
understand?
Because when it's time for Vegas, this little nigga will be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So if Brooke
But
will
do
be
you
bringing her baby to Vegas and
understand?
stuff, I can't be with that.
I don't know. I don't like that you say that you understand. And she got a gambling addiction. So if somebody got a gambling addiction, should they
Now,
go to
her
Vegas?
gambling addiction does not bother me as long as she ain't trying to take money out of my purse. But
Oh my God.
at the casino, I would be right there beside her, rooting her on. You know what I'm saying? So let's
I
find
get
out
it.
from the chat. Let's do a poll. Hold on.
Okay, do a
Because he
poll.
acting
But
chill right now.
ODS, but ODS, while he acting chill, I do have a question.
Go ahead, babe.
So how do you feel if somebody hits your panel, you go live for 6 hours and they be on your live for 5 or 6 hours or whatever, and then they're not even
Wow.
going to Vegas no more. How do you feel about that?
So are you referring to Brooke?
Yes, sir.
So I can't say that I don't think she's going yet. Because we've seen Brooke and Ness fall out before. And
So
when
you
they
think
fall
she's
out,
still
they,
going?
you got to speak up a little bit because this little baby is making
Okay,
noises.
okay. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt. So you think that Brooke is still going, even
I
though
think
she said that she's not going? Okay,
this was July, August. So we have at least a little over a month before this event happens. Can you hear me? Because the mic is way over there because he
yes,
pushed it.
no, I can hear you.
Okay. I think that she'll probably change her mind and end up back going. Her and Ness will be back friends before the end of today. I can promise you that.
Damn,
Chef,
by the end of today?
yeah, because
What about some
I'm not gonna promote
time?
it, but the minute that her friend goes live, or former friend, she's going to at that point then give him Apple to calm him down. Sam, I'm not gonna calm him down. He's you ain't gonna put your mouth on
No,
that.
let him be active. Don't give
I was
him
just saying he's
shit.
utilizing his voice and he's learning and
Yeah,
finding his
let's
voice.
go. Come on, Namari.
So
I know that's right.
hold on,
Let
let me
him
go
be
change his
active.
pamper. Hold on. Let me Chef entertain him while I go change his pamper.
Oh shit, not me. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Damn. He's gonna change Pampers. Oh my God. I feel like I gotta do like a whole lot. Everybody just please. Oh God. Okay. How do you guys feel? Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Okay, the other way around. How do you guys feel? I don't know about everything. Would you rather go to Vegas with me or Brooke? How about that? Bam! Girl, okay, man. I ain't gonna lie to you either. I'm not really looking at the chat, but ODS got me feeling like a quarter life crisis. Babies. Babies, 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 babies. So I was thinking, cause I'm about to be fucking in Vegas. Like, do you guys think that Sheffy will come home with a baby? Put a one in the chat, a two for no. Do you guys think that Namari may have a long distance cousin in Chicago?
Steffi, if you come back pregnant like Brianna's friend
Oh,
Brianna, then we're
you
gonna
was
have a
there the whole
problem.
time.
Then we're gonna have a problem.
Oh my God. I'm just saying, I'm more likely than somebody who was 50 years old.
You are. But what did the crowd say? Would they rather go with you or would they rather go with Brooke?
You know what? You had came back so quick. You was changing the diaper. Give us a minute. Can we just
So because I
like
didn't
talk?
change them, I actually took them to the next room to somebody
Oh,
else to let them change them.
okay, yeah, okay, okay. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look.
Because I
Okay,
need to smoke and then I
Namari.
bring them back.
Or would you guys rather have Wes go to? Oh, what's zero? What's two? What's one?
I'm gonna do a real
Yes.
poll in the
Okay, we
chat.
going
Hold
to
on.
Vegas. You
All right,
guys would
hold on.
rather see me in Vegas than this is a hmm, hmm.
Hold on. Who would you rather go to Vegas with?
That's true. I just kind of want to go to Vegas with everyone, but I think that's a good thing. Hey, ODS, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think about, and tell me honestly, about is it self-sabotaging?
Uh-huh.
Do you think I'm doing that?
I will say some of your actions do lead that way.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is I was trying to finish up this poll. Hold on. All right, so the poll is in the chat, y'all. I can still hear him in this room and he in the next room. Who would you rather go to Vegas with? Sheffy, Brooke, or I don't give a fuck, I'ma watch.
But you know what,
Let me,
ODS? Sometimes I feel like people don't get me because let's be honest, didn't nobody really want to go to Vegas with me.
Mhm.
So why not go to Vegas by myself like I always am?
That was my suggestion. Big Lang brought
But
out
I've always, I'm sorry.
Big Lang. Thank you for the $20 super chat. And the wedding playlist EP exclusively on YouTube now at Big Lang 2024. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. In a minute, I'm gonna have to drop down and come right back up. Girl, I would not be going to Vegas. Bree, can you come up here for just a second with Sheffy? I have to reset my
Yeah, I think
modem
we need to have a conversation
because
because I ain't.
he can't work because the internet messing up and I need to reset the modem real quick. So I need to go to my cell phone. So
But
let me
come
switch.
on, Bree, come on up here, Bree,
Bree, can you come
because
up real quick while I switch devices and
I
reset my
feel
modem?
like we owe each other a conversation. But please
But yeah, I
understand.
think some of the things that you did though, Sheffy, it was not a good look. The
No, I can
inviting
get
of
that.
yeah, the inviting other people. While I get like you did it in a way of being funny. A lot of people took offense. I don't know why
But
Ness would get
ODS, like,
really
I didn't
mad.
go behind nobody back and
You
do
did
it.
it
You
in the
know what
public,
I'm
right?
saying? Yeah, and I did it when the nigga was there. That. Sorry, I'm a little defensive. Come
Oh,
on,
you
you
good?
got. I got two ODSs too, so I really can't. Okay, there we
Yeah, I
go.
just switched devices.
All right.
Look at my
I'm
last
sorry,
message.
ODS.
Hold
You
on.
tell me how you feel. My bad. My bad. My bad. So yeah. Okay. 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 Brianna, whenever you get up here, I can't wait to go to Vegas. This does.
Oh look,
This
hold on.
does.
So Ness is
Oh,
definitely awake. Um,
is she going live?
I don't give a fuck about her going live. That ain't my business. I'm talking about
Woo.
she's because somebody just sent me a screenshot of her. Hold on.
Okay, I know it's a lot of dead noise, and I know ODS doesn't like dead noise. So, now that Brooke isn't going anymore, what do you guys think about West going to Vegas? No, I'm just kidding. Or ODS going to Vegas? Mm? Mm? What do you guys think about Honest Roman Brian? Like, now that we are
I ain't finished what
focusing.
I'm saying. So Ness ain't
Sorry.
finished her shading. She's and Brooke, I guess at this point you should be dragging Ness. Ness could put on her wall the blueprint on a baby is you're supposed to get the baby, bounce him on your lap, and then receive cash apps. Well, it's working for me, Ness, but it might not work for everybody. So yeah, continue to watch. I appreciate you.
Heck yeah. Uh Man, and you know what, between me and you, ODS, I don't feel like I ain't gonna lie to me. I feel like everything wasn't said yesterday in Nessa's live, right? Because I went to Lemon's live, right? And she was talking about the whole Shelly thing, right? A lot of people are like, is this about Shelly? Is it about the baby? Is it about the marriage? Things of that nature, right? So on Lemons Live, now I can't give you the timestamp at all, but I guess
What
Ness
that
had
young
made
patient
this
Ness said,
paragraph.
maybe if Ness brought her son on, she will receive cash apps. Y'all
Oh,
brutal.
bitch. But how about this, ODS? Did you see Lemons Live last night
Only
about when
bits and
they were?
pieces.
I'm
I can't
sorry.
watch Lemons live in completion because I do like to sleep and I appreciate my rest. But
No,
what
I
did I
get it.
miss?
Well, at least from me to you, I feel like what was missing from Nessa's live is the fact that Brooke had contacted Ness about Shelly, saying that Shelly was the op. I won't fuck with Shelly, things of that nature. And within less than 24 hours,
Sorry that I'm
Brooke
late to your live.
That's all right. Hold on 1 second. Let Chef get her sentence out. Thank you, my love.
Brooke had contacted Shelly, and that's more the 2 hour conversation like went live at.
This was the follow up interview after she had interviewed with Malik on the phone, right?
That is correct.
So yes, of course, Ness feelings would be hurt over that because Ness wants to get all of the exclusives. You know what I'm saying? If you're her friend and you're in her circle, she feels like you should bring it over to her channel and you should do it over there. So Brooke knew what she was doing when she did that. Even furthermore, because her and Shelly ain't been on the best of terms, like they ain't no close, like you know what I'm saying, like they used to be.
I didn't know the traction between Shelly and Brooke. Did they have a something?
Weren't they really good friends at one point? This is where Jay Dunn can come in and you can unmute
Okay,
yourself, Jay Dunn.
I'll go on mute too.
Oh, you don't
Yes,
have to.
they
You
were
can
good
do it.
friends. They were good friends once upon a time. Cause we can't forget they both stay in Maryland, so they were pretty tight. But they fell out. But I can't remember why they fell out.
Hey, Room Shaker.
I can't remember that either
Somebody in the
too.
comments can. Why did Brooke and Shelly not yeah, why did Brooke and Shelly fall out, y'all?
And that's what I came here to say because I was late to your live because I was over there watching Mama Sippin drag Brooke. So Mama Sippin mad because Brooke put that out there about daughter here hitting somebody up in the car. Y'all heard Brooke say that yesterday?
No, but I knew something had to prompt daughter here to say something. I think she saw daughter here in the comments and she did that. Room Shaker,
She
don't we
hates Daughter Hill. She hates Daughter Hill.
But Mama Sippin said that her and Brooke from the same stomping grounds, and she said she be outside. She said she knows South Baltimore, West Baltimore, and East Baltimore, so Brooke can't hide. She was going in. It was funny.
Hey ODS, can you hear me? Maybe he can't hear me. ODS J Don, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah, I
can hear
can
you.
hear
I had
you.
walked away. Sorry.
Okay, no. Um,
Hey Hutchison.
you remember ODS when I had pinpointed you to everything that was like, I was doing my research, right? To all those late videos that was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, like 1 year ago. One of the things that I wanted to do was like I said, do my
Chuck Kim, welcome to
research.
the membership. Um, what's her name?
And
Hell Sector, come up here.
I saw some old videos of Brooke and the baby, and on Lemons they was doing this Instagram post. Jay Dunn, I think that they asked from you about that post. What did you think about it? Did you think that she was pregnant?
So first, where did you see
The
a post of her
Instagram
and a
post.
baby?
It was on Lemons. It was more like a video type thing, and she was rubbing on her
Oh
belly. It
yeah,
was cheetah
yeah.
print.
I sent that to. Yeah, I sent that to them. Brooke
Yeah.
posted that. Brooke posted that on December 19th, 2022, showing us she was pregnant, and she even had the baby's name on there. So this was a very thorough lie that she kept for a very long time, like what I said. But
When did you really think that she didn't have a baby? I know it wasn't today or yesterday.
no,
Like, did
it
you think
had to
that she
have
didn't have it
been.
for more? Sorry.
Well, no, I was gonna say it had to have been maybe like the end of last year, I think, because I did notice, like when she was doing them cooking competitions.
Okay.
That's whenever I
And she
started
was saying,
realizing because those competitions was like 4 or 5 hours, and we never heard the baby.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Mm.
that's whenever I started kind of raising an eyebrow, like, wait a second.
So tell me this: did she really admit that Malik, or did Malik really say that he was cooking the food during the competition? Because I did not hear that. What's up,
I
Red?
didn't hear that either.
No, I didn't hear that either. Who
Now
said
you
that?
said Malik was the one that was cooking instead of Brooke.
That's what somebody said, but I guess they was just being funny.
Cause I know you and Brooke was into it, ODS, about them. What was it? ODS, you gotta
Cheese
help me.
sticks.
Well, what kind of six?
Wanted the
What?
cheese sticks?
Yes. So at that point, you didn't think she had a baby because of cheese sticks.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with the baby. I'm saying they said that he was making the food. Just saying that she lied about everything. Somebody drop Room Shaker's new channel, please. All
But
right, I'm
yeah,
almost got my computer back up, y'all. Hold on.
no problem. But hey, J Don, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Just chilling, chilling.
Just
Um,
chilling, chilling. Any new
mm,
revelations? I'm sorry, I'm a little busy at work, like you probably.
yeah, no revelations. Just no, just still laughing about the Brooke thing.
And did you ever give her any money for like baby showers or babies? Because I felt like they was trying to turn the whole subject. I was like, I don't remember a baby shower. I really don't
Mm-mm.
remember her asking for money for her baby. At least I don't.
No, she didn't. There was no baby shower. What I was saying though was I remember when she had the baby and she was sending pictures to select people.
That's
And I
correct.
told Brooke to send me a picture. And she said, "No, you didn't even send me a cash out for a baby shower gift." That's what she said.
And
And
she
she
really
would say
got on
stuff
you
like
about
that.
that, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean she didn't have an attitude. But I
Yeah.
was just like, what? So because I ain't give no cash app, I couldn't get a picture of the baby. And I knew
Mm.
Pizarro had a picture of the baby and Brianna and Lady Nika and everybody else. And I'm like, they gave you something? But no, it wasn't a virtual baby shower, no.
Do you think like she excluded you for a reason? Like you might actually.
The funny thing is, which is amazing, she
Mhm.
excluded me because she didn't want me to get mad at her and dox her baby, but Pizarro did that.
Yeah. Like what do
Ah,
you?
so
Yeah.
so the reason why she excluded me was the exact thing that happened, and I wasn't even the one to do it.
Well, do you think that every time that she talks to you, the reason why she turned up on you because you may ask the real questions?
I know that for a fact
Yeah.
because once I started getting a side eye about this whole baby foolishness, I didn't beat around the bush with asking her about it or bringing it up to her. And she didn't like that. And even that's one thing too with Rodney up in here because Rodney did a whole rant about me up on his own channel where he talk about
Today?
Nest don't need to let me. No, it was a few days ago. Talking
Okay.
about Nest don't need to let me around and all this kind of stuff. But the very thing that Rodney was mad at me for asking that question on Nest's Monday night when I got up there and asked Malik if it was really a baby daughter, that very same thing, my question was valid because it ain't one. And now he have to admit that it ain't one. So he could give me my apology whenever he ready.
That's true on Rodney, right? But do you think that we are being light on Brooke compared to Seven? I feel like when she said something, we was on her ass. And I feel like with Brooke, we don't give a fuck. Maybe because it's been elongated. You know what I mean? Like it's been a long thing. So it's like we don't give a fuck. We knew it. Like, how do you feel
It's been
about that?
well, it's been a long thing, but that's one of the things too, because what makes Brooks even more heinous than Seven, Seven only carried her life
Ooh,
for
that's
maybe
a
two or
strong
three
word,
months.
heinous.
Yeah,
But that's real.
it
Heinous.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Seven only carried her life for maybe like 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But Brooke was knocking on 2 years with hers.
Yeah,
two
and
years. And she would
and
cuss you
mhm.
out if you said anything about it like she was fighting for a real baby.
And J Dumb, between me and you, one of the things that had said, TG or LG, right? Like, if we didn't stop today or yesterday, right? How long would this have like kept going?
Right.
Like, would have been 18, 20, girl,
hmm
boy, divorce, non-divorce,
She
Vegas,
just she just
non-Vegas,
went she just went to Head Start. My little baby girl. This her first day at Head Start.
Head
Can y'all
Start.
send me some?
Oh my
Can y'all
god.
send me some cash outs for her school uniform?
Oh my god. Mm.
She would have rolled this thing all the way to the bank.
And so I'm not asking the sector because I think it's all individual, right? Like, how should we proceed with Brooke, right? Like, I guess for me, like she ain't do anything to me, but I gotta put her on the same pedestal as Seven Stars, even worse. But then it's like she's so.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Brianna.
Hey,
Hey y'all, I'm having
Hey,
issues with my Wi-Fi, so can
Seven.
y'all
I
hold
was
on?
just talking
Hey
about
look,
you.
Sheffy, hold on 1 second. I have to restart my Wi-Fi for some reason. It's not connecting, so y'all don't go wild. And what's up,
That
Seven?
raggedy ass computer you got. You need to do better. All these
Now,
donations you
see,
got.
Brianna
Oh,
You
about to
ain't
shut
got
your
a
go
ass
decent
up,
do the
computer.
bitch.
craziest shit. Okay, okay, I got it.
You
Now,
ain't got
somebody asked if you guys were being light on Brooke compared to
Yeah,
something.
compared
I
to
think
you.
you're being light
that
on.
was chat rat.
I think
I
you're
Chat
said
being
rat
it
light
was
said
on
it.
me.
Brooke Okay, can I? Damn. All right. I think in comparison to me, yeah, you guys are being really light on Brooke because I came out here and I admitted that I faked the baby, but it wasn't no time. Like, and I most certainly wasn't taking any gifts. And that's when you guys should have known it was no baby because I was like, no to a virtual shower, no to this, no. I wasn't taking any gifts and I love gifts. But see, I was dealing with a woman who was coming at me and coming for my job behind the scenes. And she was sitting up there telling people that I was having an affair with her husband and all type of shit. So I wanted to hit her back hard. And I came out here and said that I was pregnant. It got her all out of her skin. It wasn't for any of you, but now we have a woman who clearly was trying to keep up with all of you as opposed to, one person, and faked the whole baby and faked having a whole baby and then faked the baby still being here, and then y'all gonna sit up here and come at me. That's all I wanted to say. Y'all owe me an apology. Goodbye.
I don't know about an apology, but I feel like
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Nah.
y'all had a fake baby around the
Nah,
But
same
wait a
time. Like
second,
I
me
don't
and
know
Sarah
about
was
no
cool back
apology,
then. I
nigga.
never came at her hard.
Apology. Okay. Okay, go ahead,
Never
Brianna.
came
Go
at
ahead. Go
Seven
ahead.
hard about that situation.
Seven, I said,
Apology.
nah, Seven,
Girl, that
nah,
took me out
Seven.
my whole soul, bitch. I got real
She
right.
was
Sorry. Go
talking to
ahead.
all
Go
of
ahead.
y'all. She wasn't talking to me because even whenever I thought
She
that she
was
had
talking to me.
even when I thought she had the abortion, I vouched for her because that's what I thought
No,
at the
she.
time.
Mm. Go ahead, Bree. Go ahead. I gotta go use the restroom. Go ahead.
Girl, nobody care. I really came up here to talk to you. Yes, I think that you're a self-sabotager. I don't think that you really want anything. I don't know. I don't think you really want friends. I don't know. It's very weird to me. Your decision making skills. They're very weird. Um, this whole Brooke situation is weird. Um, yeah, all this shit is weird. I don't know who Brooke is really mad at, honestly. I don't know if she's mad at herself, Malik, Ness, Intrinsic. I don't know who the fuck Brooke mad at. I don't know. All this shit is weird to me.
All right, look, I need to restart my phone because my camera's working in the house. I can see movement on my table, but I
Speaking of
can't.
intrinsic,
J Don, don't cut me the fuck off now.
Well, you keep telling that shit we
you
don't care
that's
about.
what
Like,
you
go
was
go get
going
your
with
So
shit
that.
together
so
and
y'all
walk
gonna say
out.
I'm not here and I'm just left my abandon y'all. Bye.
Bye. Shit, we
Bye.
don't care. Bye. I gotta
He gonna
restart
cuss
my
me the
computer. I
hell
gotta
out because
restart
he
my
been supposed
phone.
to be
I
gone.
gotta go do this. Nigga, just go. Bye. We
Bree, I'm gonna
don't
drop your ass, bitch.
care.
But no, I do want to let y'all know. I feel bad for intrinsic, which I did
I
send
don't
her
feel bad
message.
for her. I don't feel bad for her at
What?
all.
Wait, you gotta let me finish my thought. Tomorrow her birthday. And Brooke
Oh,
got
that's
this
why
whole
you such a
circus going
kisser.
on. And I remember because one of my good friends, her birthday is today, and intrinsic birthday is after my friend's birthday. And so I hit her up to say, "Ain't your birthday tomorrow?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "Poor you, because Brooke got you out here with all this foolishness. Because there's some foolishness to be happening around your birthday. I'm sure she probably wanted Brooke to send her a dozen roses or something. But not Brooke
Child,
out here fucking
Intrinsic is
up.
always a supporting cast member, never a star. Who cares?
Oh, oh, that's harsh. That's harsh.
Did I lie? Did I lie?
I'm not doing that with you, Brianna.
Answer the
Anyway,
question. Did I lie?
chat rep. Talk to chat rep about that.
No, I'm talking to Jay Dunn.
Chat up got to use the washroom. I'm in the washroom. Can't talk right now. Thank you.
So yeah, yeah.
Well, I will say that yeah, she sometimes is the supporting person, but at the end of the day, if they were making some type of connection, it's just unfortunate that all this done played out because it's like damn, because Brooke, and I disagree with Seven. What Seven say people ain't giving Brooke flack. They are, but we just found out a day ago. But I know I did a video talking to her, and then I hit every panel that I can to talk about it. And then
Can you still hear
Mama
me good,
sipping.
Jardine?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good,
And then
good.
like Mama sipping, daughter here. It's a lot of people, but I will say like the big uh most the big people like maybe a Sean or Lady Nika or something, they haven't addressed it yet. But hell, we just found out yesterday, so you just gotta give it time. You gotta give it time, Seven. It's coming.
I think what has overshadowed the baby thing is like the Ness saga, right? Because Ness kind of has literally stole the attention of, Brooke being ridiculed. Because the thing is, I mean, Jada, I don't know what your opinion was, but what was your opinion of Ness feeling some type of way that Brooke went and talked to Shelly about her relationship? What was your
Um,
opinion on that?
well, I think that Ness had a valid reason to feel
What?
some type of concern. Yeah, not necessarily the fact of talking about her relationship, but the fact of who it was. Because remember, Shelley claimed to have all types of moles on Jay Wilson Cruz and everything. I mean, it would make me
I don't
side
know.
eye
I just
Brooke.
feel like no. I just feel like that's small-minded thinking. If I'm going through a divorce, right? And this person, see, it's not even about Ness. It's not about Ness. If Malik went and talked to Shelly about Brooke and their marriage situation, who gives a fuck about Ness's Vegas trip when we're talking about my fucking divorce? Who gives a fuck? I'm not. Do you think that I'm thinking of that? I'm feeling if Shelly would have, like, it's just like Shelly would have came and asked me about this fucking trip. I would have been like, excuse me, what are we talking about? I'm calling you to talk about Malik, about what was the conversation between you and Malik. It had nothing to do with this trip. Who gives a fuck? You could go to Vegas anytime. I don't understand the
But
correlation
you
between
asked,
that.
well, you asked me my opinion, I gave it. But I think the problem is Brooke, like she called Shelly like Shelly could fix her damn marriage or save it. She called to make sure that Malik kept her lies under wrap because she wanted to know what all he told Shelly. She was afraid that Shelly was gonna come out here and air it out. Not to mention she was afraid that Shelly might have recorded it because we all know that's what she do. So it wasn't like Brooke was wanting to try to help her marriage at all. She was just trying to cover her own ass because she knew she had this
Shakim,
bag full of lies.
he had to reset his devices. Um my thing is it's not even about the lies, okay? Like, okay, cool. It doesn't matter. We're talking about my divorce here. It's not about the trip. Those two things don't even correlate. Me having a conversation about my divorce is not your fucking business. Like, I'm talking about if anybody would have came on here and asked me, that's just like if a motherfucker would have questioned me about why I had a conversation with Kimmy once I was recorded. Bitch, that's not your motherfucking business why I had a conversation about it. I'm gonna have a conversation whoever the fuck I want when it comes down to my business, my personal business. That ain't got shit to do with you. Nothing. Nothing. Like, I really feel like people don't know their boundaries. Honestly and truly, like, that's a boundary thing. Like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, sometimes, like, really, that's what I told Brooke last night. Like, sometimes you really need to figure out, like, read the fucking room. Like, who the fuck is this bitch talking to? The fuck? Jay, that's just like, let's say if you would have had a conversation with Intrinsic, and I would have come to you like, why are you having a conversation with Intrinsic? You would have been like, who are you talking to that? I could have a conversation. Let's say you had a conversation with Benz, and I'm like, Jay Dunn, why would you go have a conversation with Benz? You would be like, bitch, I'm going through this, that, and that. Who the fuck are you to ask me why I'm having a conversation with somebody? You see my point?
I get your point, but I just think that this is a very convoluted issue going on right now. So I would never want anybody to question me about who I talk to or why I talk to this person or why I talk to that person. However, if I knew that I had a trip being planned and I knew it was somebody diabolical as Shelley, I might raise an eyebrow or side eye somebody. And I don't think that Ness is wrong for doing that. I don't think she wrong for side eyeing Brooke. Cause again, let's just wait a year from now, and as soon as her and Shelly clash, and the dirty laundry or whatever get released, and Ness hears something about her, then Ness gonna be looking a fool.
Child, listen, all them hoes in that shit together, okay? If my thing is, if Brooke guiltiness guilty, whatever the fuck was going on, they all was a part of it. It seemed like it's a whole lot of motherfucking secrets and shit that they over there behind the scenes plotting and doing that the motherfuckers don't want to get out. That's my motherfucking opinion. Period.
Hey, Big Sexy. What's up,
Hey,
O.D.S.?
Shotgun.
Shut up, Shakim.
I'm going on mute.
What you telling me to shut up for? What I do?
Because I just said it.
Damn, lamb, are you sexually aggressive over there? What's wrong with you tonight? But anyway, I just came up here to say that Brooke is the one that said Shelly was an op. Brooke is the one that said Shelly was a snake and a demon and a Jezebel and all of that. So for Brooke to turn
Oh,
around and do a 180, I'm sorry, go ahead.
well, sorry, Shakim. I just want to say this because I saw Ness put J Dunn knows but ain't saying it. Oh, I forgot about that, Ness. I'm happy you put that up in the chat. So Brooke was the one that was telling Ness from the jump that Shelly was a snake, and Ness did tell me this, that Shelly was a snake. Don't trust Shelly and all this kind of stuff. So that's another reason why Ness is upset about it too, because it's like, how you warning me about Shelly and she a snake and everything like that, but then you talking shit.
Okay, who gives a fuck? Okay, Shelly is a snake. Okay, we all snakes. We all slither. Who gives a fuck? Malik
Well,
had a
it just
conversation.
shows that Brooke is being fake. She too
And
fake.
she's not being fake. She's not being fake. She's not on Ness. She's not on Shelly's panel. She's not Shelly's good homegirl. Her and Shelly ain't been talking behind the scenes. They had one fucking conversation about Malik, not Ness, not none of that Vegas shit. They had a conversation about Malik. What is that? Is anybody's business? I don't understand it.
Well, it's the fact that Brooke lied about it. It's just the fact that the way that Brooke went about it was
She
very
don't
crazy.
owe y'all no
Shakim, shut up.
answers.
You ain't even been here.
She
Be
don't owe
quiet.
y'all no answers. She don't owe y'all. She don't owe. It ain't none of your motherfucking business. Period.
No, I'm saying she's the one that volunteered and said that she would never talk to her, right? Then you turn
Okay.
around and then
Okay.
say the
She,
opposite.
she can't change her
So
mind.
it's not about
She
her not being able to change her mind. It's about the way that she's moving. Like that's like if I warn
Shakim,
you.
child,
shut up.
Let
I
me
know
give
you're
you an
not talking about
example.
nobody
Let me give
moving.
you an example. Let me give you an example.
child.
Can I give you an example?
Nope. I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, shut up, bro.
Let's move on because that's
Okay.
stupid. Y'all never gonna be able to change my mind. Whatever the fuck, whoever the fuck I decide to talk to is my motherfucking business. And if it mean I can't go, if I can't be around the bitch, then goodbye. Cause ain't no motherfucker gonna tell me who the fuck I could talk to. Period.
Okay.
Well, that's fine, Brianna, but it seems like you asked me for my opinion on it and then got mad at my opinion. But I
Oh, I'm
mean,
not mad at your opinion. I just disagree with
yeah,
it.
we just on two different sides of it because I understand.
Yeah, like
Shakim
I
sound
mean, it's
crafty.
just like with your Jamaica trip. Hell, you just canceled your whole trip
sure did.
behind gunpoint.
Cause
So,
motherfuckers were saying they was coming. But here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. You're mad at her because she had a conversation about her marriage. What? She
It's
had a
not about
conversation
we
with
gotta
somebody
take
about her marriage.
why do you take Brooke's word for that though? Like, please.
Because
Like
Shut
that's
up.
what Malik said it, Shelly said it, Brooke said it.
I don't care what they said. I don't trust none of them
Shakim,
motherfuckers.
be quiet.
So
Shut
if
up.
you don't
Drop
trust
down,
none of them,
bitch.
then you saying it was a play all along, then, right?
I'm saying Brooke can't be
Shakim just got
trusted
here
on
2 months
on
ago.
any
Then
level.
you
I don't
saying it's a play, then,
Shakim just
right?
got here two
a
months
play
ago.
on whose part? A play on whose part?
Everybody part, everybody
No,
that's
I'm not gonna
involved.
include everybody in with what Brooke is doing. See, I
Okay,
separate
so
what
it's only
everybody
Brooke
does.
playing.
No, he
So it's
don't.
only
Brooke,
No, he
Brooke
don't.
playing.
yes, Brooke
So
is the
it's
one.
but so
He
so so
flipping on
Brooke so
Brooke.
Brooke admitted last night on her channel that whole shit with her and pills was a joke.
Yeah, now she
So
want to say it's a joke. How convenient. How
but
convenient that it's a joke now.
so basically Brooke the only one playing in this whole situation. Brooke the only one.
It's her relationship and it's her marriage and it's her baby
Okay.
that's in question, right? So
Okay.
she's the only
Okay.
one
But
that
so out of everything that's going on right now, Brooke is the only one that's involved. Only Brooke. So
Brooke
Brooke
and Pills,
manipulate. So Brooke is
all
the one
three of them,
manipulating everybody.
everybody, Brooke, Pills, Malik,
Okay.
Shakim just
Kelly,
got here 2 months
everybody.
ago. Y'all
Why?
stop
Can you get off
stop
me
listening
real
to
quick?
him. He
Because
only
I'm
got here
talking to
three
Big
months
Sexy. I
ago.
don't need you on me right now. Can
He
you
only got 3 months. That nigga don't know
but wait
shit.
a second, chat rep. Now I have to disagree with you. Yes, he just got here 3 months, but he done know pills for 4 years.
Okay,
So
now that I get
honestly,
with you.
with this, his opinion does matter because we don't even know
Only on
what
the pill
pills.
situation, not the Brooke.
Y'all let
Right,
me know if
but
my y'all. Could y'all let me know if my audio messing up? Cause I got it on the Apple Play.
You're
So let me
fine.
know if my
I'm
audio
on
sound
mute.
messing up.
it's fine.
I'm on mute. But
Okay,
it's
good.
good.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, y'all
So
are
I
very
do think
interesting
that his
today.
opinion does matter to a certain degree because we know Brooke over here, but we don't know pills. He know
No,
pills.
I agree with you on that, J Dunn. I agree with you on that one.
But Pills is
Hmm.
literally the nigga who said, and this is what I don't understand. Y'all trusting to meet up with Pills, but Pills is literally the nigga who said that he would bring Lady Snoop to meet y'all. That he would just
Ooh.
pop up with Lady Snoop. We forgetting that was said, but Brooke ain't trustworthy, but Pills is.
Well, Pills was only coming. Pills was only invited because of his proximity to Brooke. Like, let's be clear, he wasn't invited
But
off the
ain't you invited just to your proximity to certain other people too?
exactly. That's the point.
Like
That's
I'm just saying, you
that's
ain't
the
shit
point
niggas
that
just like pills.
yeah, that's the point that I'm making. He was
Okay.
not. He was never a part of the core group unless Brooke and him had a thing. That was the whole point. Once that fell apart, Brooke doesn't want to come to Vegas, and Pills was always iffy to begin with. Pills can't even find an Elvis suit in his size. So this shit was always a backup to the main attraction, which is me, and Ness and
You
Lemon.
oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, nigga, I already got my shit
Did you
already.
just now see? This is where I gotta say stop it. Did you just call yourself the main attraction?
I
See this.
am.
You
I
give you
am.
give
I am
a
a
motherfucker
celebrity.
an inch, he
I
want
am
to
a
take a
celebrity.
mile.
I'm a celebrity, so I'm always the main attraction.
You
I came
let
back
him
to him.
slide,
I
he gonna
came back to
start
him
skipping.
lying, so I slid him to the back. What was he lying about?
He talk about he was the main attraction for the Vegas trip, even though the Vegas trip wasn't even about him.
Shakim, I don't know why the fuck you had me in that little corny ass pole on your wall, but I ain't like
No,
it.
it was just a
No,
point
fuck
that
Shakim.
nobody.
He went to
Uh,
Don and said I was self saboteur and all this extra shit. Just repeated
So you was the
everything
one who
that
said you were
Brianna
self
said.
sabotaging.
no, I came up with that on my own
No, you didn't.
observation.
You watched
Me and
everything what
Brianna can
Brianna
make the
said,
same
then you went to
observation. You
J
know that, right?
Dawn, and then
Me
you
and Brianna can make
repeated
the
and
same
you
observation.
remix it. But this
We
ain't
have
about
our
me. It's
own
about Brooke
minds,
and Malik
and I
Banks.
don't need Brianna to make
You
her
wanted
observation
everybody
to
in the
make
B
one.
sector to pay for you to
Obviously, a
go
lot
to
of people
Vegas.
agree that you are
Not the
self-sabotaging,
Umar sector, where you
ridiculous.
come from. You
Nope.
don't want to ask your Umar sector for money
You
to
don't
go
want
to
to ask
Vegas.
the B sector for no more
But
money
you
because they've been
asking the
dragging
B
your
sector
ass
for
and treating
Vegas.
you like a charity
You
case for the
asking
past three
Vegas to
weeks.
go
You've been
to
getting
you
your ass
asking us to
dragged
go
by
to the
Jay
B
Wilson and
sector.
your ass dragged
Every
by the
time a
whole sector
motherfucking man
because
come
you
up
wanted
on
to
the
be a
panel, you
handout
on
ass
mute.
bitch.
But when
So
it
go worry
come to
about your
women,
handout in your
when
sponsored
it come to
hotel
women, what
and your
handout do I
sponsored
have?
flight and shut the fuck up because don't
What
nobody want to
handout do
meet
I
your weird
have?
ass anyway, slut.
What handout do I have?
Nobody
What?
wants to meet you. Limit
What are you
doesn't
Shakim,
want to
talking
meet
about?
you.
Shakim,
Jay Wilson doesn't want to
Shakim,
meet you, and Ness don't want to meet you, and
Shakim,
I don't want to meet your ass.
Shakim.
Shakim,
Don't
Shakim,
call her no
relax.
slut. Don't call her no slut because she ain't call you out your fucking name. You can argue with her without calling her no slut, honestly.
It's
Well,
okay. He been degrading me the whole time. Like I
no, she
don't.
Well,
I
started
don't
I
with me. I'm
always
understand.
tell
not.
I always
All
tell
right.
Shakim that, but he don't listen to me. Thank the Lord for
Well,
He
just
Brianna.
always
leave
been
me
Brianna
degrading
reeling
me
alone, and
to
I
in,
talking
won't
under
have
my
to.
clothes.
Don't
reeling
poke the
Nobody
in.
want to
bear.
see that.
Don't poke the bear is what I'm saying. If you don't poke the motherfucking bear, then the bear won't fucking strike you. But if I was talking to Brianna, why does she have to keep ad libbing? I don't need her ad libs. Go talk to Jay Wilson with that shit. The fuck? I'm going back to work.
Every time I hit the panel, you got something to say, and you got something to say worse. You have more smoke for me than anybody else, and I don't have no smoke for you, Shakim. You just riding the wave. That's it. If don't nobody like Sheffy, you on the same ride. Even though I supported you when everybody was blaming you for the whole LG thing and porn bombing, but I said, it's all right. It's okay.
So you're gonna throw up in my face your support for me.
But
That's
you
not
throwing
support.
up in my face,
That's not
this, that, and the
support.
third.
You're throwing up support in my face.
Oh,
It
you're
wasn't real.
throwing up,
It wasn't
man,
real. So you could have
Shakim,
kept
just
that
get out
support.
my face. You
You
don't
could have
even
kept it.
belong here.
Keep your
You
support.
don't belong here.
You don't belong
You
here.
don't belong
You don't
here.
belong here. But guess
You
what?
don't
I'm here
belong
though.
here.
I don't have to be a beef
You
sector
don't belong here.
baby to
Nobody
be here.
wants
It's an
you.
open panel and
You
it's YouTube.
nobody wants
It's
you.
an open panel and it's YouTube. Get the fuck
Nobody
over it.
wants you.
People from all sectors are over you. But
No,
while
no,
you're over
that's
here
not what
trying to
really
say,
what
well,
an
I don't
open
belong,
panel
I don't
mean
think
in the
you
B
belong in the
sector.
B sector
It
because
don't
they
mean
don't like you over
everybody in
here.
here.
They drag
It's
you
okay,
everywhere,
baby.
and nobody wants to
It's
meet you.
okay. It don't. It
So
don't.
why are
Don't
you
start with
here
me.
then? Why are you here?
You
Why
just
are
trying
you
to start
here?
with me
What
because
is
I'm
your
Hey,
in
look,
purpose?
Brooklyn, and
look, look, look.
I don't fight
Hey,
with
I
niggas
don't want to
like
hear
that.
y'all. I really don't. I don't.
I
If this
don't
is what it's
either.
gonna be, one of y'all gotta go.
It really sounds like
Shakim,
sexual tension to
and
me,
Shakim,
honestly.
you are the main one that's starting right now. So can you leave her the fuck alone, please?
Okay.
And Shafi, I know how you can be. Leave him the fuck alone too, please. Let's move the conversation forward.
And not only that, y'all, but don't forget Namari over there with him.
That's true.
Well, that's why I'm away. I'm putting him to sleep.
I mean, it sounds like sexual tension. Can we talk about it?
I'm just saying, who y'all choosing, Umar or B Sector?
Chat rep, shut the fuck up.
No, nigga, he shouldn't be here. Come on now. You know that
Be
nigga don't
what?
know shit.
I mean,
Don't go off on me for
If you
Shakim.
got $25, chat rap, he can go.
One
ain't
moment.
he in the group chats and shit? Listen,
No,
he
he's
was more.
not.
I mean, chat
I
rep.
ain't
Can we
never
talk
seen him
about
in
it? Chat rep.
no
I
group
hate
chat of
this.
mine.
Chat rep. I hate to say it. Ain't he more involved in Vegas than you are?
What do you mean? Like I'm not going?
He was never uninvited,
But I'm there more days, more nights.
but he was never
Doing more
uninvited.
shit.
He was never
Is he really
uninvited.
going to Vegas? Has he showed you anything saying that he's going to Vegas?
Oh, I asked
So
for
how
it,
the
but I'm
fuck you
pretty
know
sure.
that he's going to Vegas?
Hey
What I'm
everybody.
saying
Hey,
is he was
Sassy.
never uninvited.
Hey, Sassy,
That
how you
nigga
doing
not
today,
even
Mayo?
going.
Happy Friday,
Brianna?
everybody. I could have sworn that
Hi.
we heard from the chat that ODS is like, can we move on? I could have sworn. I know I'm trying to multitask and work, but I was like, wait, what's going on?
Okay, but I can say whatever I want. The chat rep.
I'm not talking to
Thank
you,
you.
the chat rep.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
okay.
talking to chat rep, but I ain't talking about you and chat rep.
Oh,
You real hostile. I came up here to talk to you though. But
okay. What's
hey,
up?
Sassy,
everybody.
how much has she been paying you for these last 3 weeks? Cause you really she been working you ragged. I hope you getting a band.
Yeah, she give me about $1,000 a week, bitch.
Oh,
Cap.
that uppity.
That was Cap.
Oh,
The
not that
uppity
uppity
money,
money.
the uppity money, nigga. Um,
Hey, Shakim, somebody just sent the cash out, bro.
all right.
All right, I'll drop down.
All
Peace
right.
out.
Exactly,
Damn.
Brianna. Come on.
Ooh,
Chat rep,
that
shut
boy.
up before I drop you.
Oh,
No, you
okay.
shut up. Well, drop me. Pay ODS $50. But I'm just
That was
saying.
so ridiculous. I'm like, oh my God. They was like, they don't give a fuck what you got to say. They about to keep all this bullshit going on. And you was antagonizing him, Sheffy. Leave that nigga alone. This ODS fan. If he want his ass up there, oh well, girl. But I
I
agree
got
with
you.
you. It ain't got shit to do with him. We know that, but shit, it is what it is. But Brianna, big
What's
sex
up?
girl, why you so passionate? What's going on? What am I missing
Because
about this?
so it's very clear. My issue is very clear. I feel like nobody could tell somebody who they could have a conversation with about their personal life. If the conversation was, oh, Brooke was talking to Shelly about Ness and the Vegas trip, I wouldn't say nothing. I'd be like, you know what, you're right. Like, why would Brooke go have a conversation with Shelly about the Vegas trip? Brooke had a conversation about her motherfucking marriage. Why is that anybody's business? And who she had it with. That's my
So,
point.
so I found out because girl, I mean, when I tell you a bitch can't log this off of this hoe, I mean, I literally logged off 20 minutes into Nessa's live, and then I wake up to Lemon telling me all of this shit. So I don't like at this point, I'm like, it I guess you guys did just say that because I'm like, is this basic knowledge that Brooke wrote a whole dissertation about Shelly and how she was gonna, off her husband and before she blocked him and I want to make he better not go talk to Shelly and fuck this and fuck. I mean, like this whole big thing on Shelly, right? So
Oh, I
this,
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
yeah.
that part.
So I saw
But
this.
even if she did,
Well, this is
Well,
my
that's what I was trying to tell you when I said that Ness said that
Oh,
Brooke told Ness that Shelly was a snake and all of that. That's what Sassy talking about.
yeah, and I
okay,
saw it. I saw it, right? So to see it is like, damn, okay. I mean, it's
okay.
cool if they ops that right. It's cool. That's how you talk about your ops. But then to
Hmm.
see it, to say it to her, and then not to come back and say, bitch, I couldn't resist, girl. I had to go I had to call that hoe because I was like, shit, what is you and my husband talking about? Fuck this shit, right? That's real. That's like we have the right to change our mind. We have the right to talk shit and go, what is that noise?
That's the baby going to sleep.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Somebody just sent me money to drop Sheffy, but Sheffy already gone, so I'm gonna refund your money back to you just a second.
So to not come back and to like finish the gossiping story that you started, because what you just said when that what I seen is very, very adamant. It ain't little mad, it's big mad, right? And then to not come back to finish the story that you started, right, is kind of odd. And then hold on, let me just finish this point out. And then not only that, but then for Ness to find out live that you talked to Shelly. I don't know if it was for 2 hours because I'm getting the 2 hours. I didn't hear that for myself. I thought that was the Malik. But for whatever, it don't matter if it was 15 minutes, whatever. Then to hear live, then you back it up with all this other stuff that's going on, right? There's Jay Dunn did an excellent live yesterday. There's bullet points of timelines. Now I'm side eyeing you.
So let's be clear, right? I'm still going to keep my stance on who cares. That's not your business. You're not entitled to know whatever decision I make about my marriage. Everything that I've given you thus far is a gift. It's a gift. But if I decide that, I'm going to have a conversation with somebody and keep it to myself, I don't have to come back and tell you a motherfucking thing about my marriage because it's mine. That's my life. Just like, prime example, if Ness today decided to go have a conversation with this heat and keep it to herself, that's Ness's business. And we are not entitled to that. Even if we want to fucking know it, that's not our fucking business. It's what she would choose to give to us. Now, on the flip side, Ness peeping game like, oh, Brooke, you done lied about a baby. You done lied about this. You done lied about that. Oh, I don't want to fuck with you on those premises. That's nothing I could argue about. That's nothing I could say about that. Because who want to be around somebody who will lie about having a baby?
Right.
Right?
I think there's a totality, Bree. Quite honestly, I think it was like
No,
this
it's
is
two separate things. It's two separate
no,
things to
I don't
me.
think so.
No,
I don't
no, for me, that's to you, but to me,
okay.
what I'm saying is everything has limits, everything has boundaries, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying is that for me, that would be a boundary. That's not something, that's none of your fucking business, bruh. Period.
Okay, so let's say this. So
Period.
because I'm a very private person, right? So I get the privacy of it all. But I'm not there ain't gonna be no screenshot. Well, first of all, that don't make sense. It ain't gonna be no out here like this in the first place. So I'm trying to put myself in that situation. What I think it
Mm-hmm.
represents, well, I know that's right. Show it one more time in case they missed it.
Refunds, hold on. Refund has been sent for dropping Sheffy.
Um, I think for again, I'm just the other side of the coin, right? Because I didn't really understand where you were coming from. I understand a little bit better now, and I can see it. I can see it, but I just would prefer if you're gonna be giving me that type of gossip in longhand. I would prefer you kind of finish out the story because again,
Because you're nosy.
no, no, it's not absolutely not because I'm nosy. Anybody who knows me behind the scenes, I don't ask people personal business. I'm just not the kind of chick I am. What I am though is want you to stand 10 toes down in your shit, and I don't want to be surprised by anything.
But that's not your business. Why is that your business? If I
Because
come tell you
you
something,
should not have made it
it
my
does.
business. But you
I don't have
shouldn't
to come finish telling you nothing, sassy.
been
I
good.
don't have to. I
That's
don't. I could tell you whatever I want to tell you.
you sure
I could
can.
choose to
But
tell you.
I'm
I
going
could
to
choose to tell you A, B, C. I could choose to tell you A, B, and not come back and tell you C because C ain't none of your
okay. So
business.
in the totality of it all, again, if it was that one incident, hey, it is what it is, right? But the totality of it, yeah, I'm gonna have a problem.
Brianna,
Now I understand how you move. You ride both sides of the fence. Now I'm gonna start side eyeing your every
How
single
is she
move.
riding both sides of the fence in
Because
regards to that one situation?
no, I
I
said
just want to chime in and say,
In that one
Brianna.
situation, how is she riding both sides of the fence? I don't understand it. I can
But hold
understand.
on.
Listen. Hold on, wait. Let me finish my thought. Then you can jump in, Jay Dunn.
Well, y'all both
I,
interrupted me.
oh, sorry, but
Well, I've
please,
been
Sassy,
on
let me
mute
just say.
listening to both of y'all, and I just want to say one sentence. But let me know when I could
Okay.
go, damn it.
Well, let me
Once
finish
they finish
this.
talking, Jadon, hold on.
So, listen. You keep saying that because she was venting about Shelly in the heat of a moment, mad, knowing that her husband is finna go talk to Shelly about their personal business. So I'm talking to my girlfriends. I'm mad. I'm venting. I'm upset. All this shit is happening live. It's over 1,000 people. I'm venting. I'm mad. I'm blasting off. So in the moment, I'm mad. I'm venting. I'm saying all this shit about Shelly. I'm saying all this shit about my ops. Da 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 da. And then I go have a conversation. We don't know what information was revealed in that conversation. Maybe the information that was revealed in that conversation ain't something that she need to go tell everybody.
Oh, I
Maybe
don't
that's
think,
the help.
no, I didn't ever
Hold on,
say
let me
that.
finish.
Look, I
Maybe
didn't say
that's maybe the information that she had in that conversation. She knew I don't need to go tell nobody this because I
you.
need to use this
That's
information
you're
for
moving
me
the
going
bar.
further.
You're moving the
I'm
bar.
not.
I
I'm
never
not.
said.
I'm not. I'm being very
Let's
clear.
make this a
I'm being
conversation.
very clear.
Let's make. You're
I'm being
moving the
very
bar, in
clear.
my opinion. I
I'm
never
not.
said that she needed to go back and reveal the conversation. That's not what I said. I'm
You said
simply.
she needed to go tell somebody that she had a conversation with Shelly.
I'm
Why?
saying again. I don't like the aggressive nature. This don't have nothing to do
I'm
with
not
me.
being aggressive. I'm being very clear. I'm
You're
asking
being
why did she
very
need to go
hard.
back and tell her?
I heard your
Why did she need to go
question.
back and tell her?
Again, we can go round and round, but after I finish saying what I'm going to say, we're just going to agree to disagree. And with the
Okay.
totality of everything that happened, along with so-called venting, this whole dissertation, fuck this, fuck that, she's a snake, this is that, blah, blah, blah. Then you go and have a whole long conversation with her without a mention of it. I didn't never say she needed to go reveal what the private conversation about her. All I'm saying is you let me in initially. Why couldn't you say, bitch? And I had to call that bitch because fuck that shit. That's it.
Yeah, and then guess what's gonna happen next?
I don't know because I'm not gonna ask no questions, and you know that for a fact.
Oh, okay. Well,
Don't go
guess
there.
what? Well, guess what?
Don't
Well,
go
guess what?
there with
That's
me
you're
because
talking
I
about
don't know
you.
that for a fact because I
You're
don't do
talking
that.
about you, sassy. You're
I
talking about
know, but you
you.
just called me nosy, knowing goddamn well I'm not nosy.
But you just said you needed to know that she had a conversation.
I
Why?
said because otherwise I'm going to side eye you. Because listen, Bree, if
Why?
I come over here and I dog fucking J Dunn out to you, dog her out, call her this, call her that, it's in the heat of the moment, whoop the whoop the boop the boop, and then the next thing you see is me kicking on the link with her. If you don't side eye me, that's on you. I'm telling you my personality. I'm
But
side.
guess what? They do it every day in the beef sector. It
Well, I
happens
don't do.
every day in the
You
beef sector.
can't. Ain't nobody
Let
gonna
me jump in real quick.
for
Thank
me.
you, Diamond, for the gifted memberships. Thank you for the gifted
Thank you,
membership.
Diamond. But they do it every day in the beef sector. And outside, I nobody.
The
I be
link
like,
is
oh,
already
Did
okay.
they
pinned, you
drop
guys. The
me?
link is already pinned.
I don't use the beef sector as an excuse for my character. I don't. That's not how I do. All I'm saying is that I'm going to side eye that bitch. Yes, I understand a person being irritated with a person, sure. But what she was saying, no, that's like I don't fuck with you. But then you do fuck with her because y'all just had a whole conversation and Shelly ain't did nothing to you.
They had a whole conversation about that woman marriage. Y'all not
No,
gonna move
no,
me off
yes,
that
yes,
post.
no, I get that part. But so did, but apparently, listen, that's what to me, that's between me and my husband because that's a motherfucking violation.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes y'all be so busy, so caught up in the trying to get the tea that y'all don't be separating real life shit from this YouTube shit. Period.
I think that
Period.
I think that's what you're doing right now.
Nope. Mm-mm. I'm
Yeah,
being very clear.
because I'm
I'm be-
totally out of this, right? Like I'm super cool with you. I'm super cool with Ness. I don't have no problem with Brooke. I'm just literally unbiased, looking outside, looking in, and saying, "Damn, Brooke, but you wanted to involve her when it benefited you, I guess. But when you did
mm,
the sneak move, when you didn't want her to know that you had talked to, and then what's the big deal?
I
You're
just don't understand what's that her business. What is that y'all business? That's
it's
all
not
I'm
my
asking is
business. It's not my
what
business.
no, what I'm asking is what is it anyone's
Oh,
business?
Nessa's business.
What conversation that
The
she
initial
had?
part wasn't
But
necessary.
see, now it's my turn because I done
Yeah,
been
I'm
right
sorry.
here.
Yeah,
There it is your turn,
So,
Jay
but this,
Dunn. I'm
yeah.
fair.
thank you. And Brianna, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. But
No,
you
go ahead.
canceled
I'm
your whole
open.
Jamaica trip because of a group chat that Yaya was in. What
No,
was that
that's
your
not why I
business?
can't.
That's
No,
right.
no, no. Let's be
Well,
clear.
I can speak up
That's
for
not.
that because I was a
No,
part of
that's
that.
not why I canceled the Jamaica
Yeah,
trip at all.
it was more so about the
That's
safety of the
not why
other
I
people
It
canceled the
was
Jamaica.
going.
Go ahead. Go
because you
ahead,
felt
ODS.
uncomfortable.
It
Go
was more
ahead,
about the
ODS.
safety, and I did put another poll up. Y'all can go check it. The poll is hold on, let me, because it's about Bree and Sassy. Hold on, their point of views. So, who do you agree with, Bree, Sassy, or either way you don't give a fuck? J Don, I don't see it as the same because me and Bree did have a whole discussion before we presented it to our subscribers. And we talked about the safety of them more so than just being us, and with people not knowing and the uncertainty. So it wasn't based on anything that
It
transpired or went on within the chat. It was just
did not.
conversations. Conversations
They
may,
did,
some of those might have been in that chat. I don't know because I wasn't there, but it
but
wasn't
it had
solely
nothing
based
to
on
do with
Yaya
group.
at all
Nope.
or that
Yeah.
group chat.
Exactly. First
Okay,
of all,
because I'm
let me
just
also
telling you
hold
what the
on. Wait. Let me
perception
take a
was.
step further. Let me take a step further. But I explained it. So who cares about its perception? Let's take it a step further.
Thank you for the cash apps.
People was actually saying like, oh, they will come to Jamaica. They would do this in Jamaica. Like this is what people were saying. So it was. I don't even give a fuck. My family members was going on that trip, and I actually thank God that I did cancel it because look, it's a hurricane that came this week. So it was like, thank God that it actually was canceled. But no, it wasn't that. Now, what you could say is, I stopped talking to people based upon group chat gate, or I removed wrenches based upon group chat gate.
The
But that
bottom.
was because, hold on, wait, let me finish. But that was because my job was being attacked. Here's
Okay.
the thing. Wait, let's just say that these people was having private conversations about their personal business. Let's say Hayes J and Voodoo and Yaya was having, they had a conversation with this man in private about their personal business. I wouldn't give a fuck about it. But what I do give a fuck about is, let's talk about what really was going on. There is other shit that I know that I ain't present to the public, but there's shit that I know that was going on. Yeah, there's shit that I know that was going on, and I made decisions that I need to make me comfortable. Absolutely. If she, which goes back to my original statement of, if Ness found out that Brooke was having conversations about her in private, then I wouldn't be saying shit.
Before y'all respond, let me acknowledge this super chat. Thank you, Miss J Spencer, for the 1999. But those moderators who were in Roman's group chat were fired for being there when they didn't even speak about you, Brianna. They have every right
No,
to be in
no,
whatever group of
no, no,
chat they
no.
want to
That's
and kick you to
bullshit.
whoever.
That's
Thank
complete
you for the cash app,
bullshit.
super chat.
That's complete bullshit. That's complete bullshit. Cause let's be honest, Voodoo knew exactly a lot of the bullshit that was going on, and Voodoo set her ass around there and didn't say a motherfucking thing. So we're gonna be fucking clear. I'm being very clear on what the fuck I said. It was some shady shit going on, big shady shit going on. Motherfuckers know what's going on. It was shit that's done dated all the way back to peace, love, and motherfuckers knowing what was going on back then, and they didn't come tell me what the fuck was said. So when I make moves that I make, understand that I got complete understanding and knowledge. Period. Period. It's
Okay.
big snaky shit that was going on.
So I
Ben,
guess and
Ben.
remember I was supportive of your thought process because you felt violated. I also told you that, I didn't hear, me, my secret back chats and whatnot. I didn't hear of anything derogatory being said about you, but I could understand where you were coming from. What I'm telling you is that I don't have any dog in this fight in regards to Brooke and Ness. However,
I don't either. I don't
let
either.
me finish my sentence, Bree. How you okay? I don't believe that that's true, but okay.
No, my thing
Okay,
is y'all because when I speak passionately, I'm from Florida. That's just how we talk. If
Bree,
you was to
I've been
come
knowing
into
you
my
for a long
family and we was to have conversations, this is how we talk. I'm not upset. My blood pressure ain't even raised. I'm just speaking passionately about my point. That's
well,
it.
Bree,
And my point is clear.
I've been knowing you for a long time, and you sound angry.
No, if I was
Well, let's
angry, I
take
would
a
tell
30,
you.
y'all. Let's take a 30 and get it together. Everyone
And
calm
hold
down.
on, wait. No, let me finish my statement. You're not going to gaslight me on my point. My point is very clear. Don't tell me how the fuck I feel, because now I'm about to get angry. Don't tell me how the fuck
Who
I
you talking
feel.
to?
Don't try to gaslight me,
Why
talk
are
about
you
something I'm
yelling at
angry.
me? You do
Don't
sound
overtalk
angry.
me. Don't overtalk me.
Oh no,
Don't overtalk me, because now I'm finna get turned. I'm not even angry, but you're not finna gaslight me on that black woman shit. Oh, you sound like an angry black woman. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, because now I'm about to get angry. No, I'm just passionate in what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all bitches don't have boundaries. Y'all don't. Y'all be feeling like y'all need to know every motherfucking thing. I'm being very clear. If a person wants to have a conversation about their personal life, that's their personal motherfucking life.
Breathe. This
Period.
is
Don't
not.
gaslight me, Sassy.
I did not
Don't do it.
gaslight you. I said you sound angry.
No,
And
you're gaslighting, and I don't want to hear that shit,
No,
Sassy.
you
Sometimes you need to respect what the fuck a bitch telling you. And I'm telling you, don't gaslight me, Sassy.
Okay.
Period.
And I'm
Because
gonna
I don't do that to you.
And I'm gonna talk now.
Respect what the fuck I'm saying,
And
and
I'm
that's
look,
it. Respect
let me
what I'm
speak real
doing.
quick, Sassy, before you speak.
Yeah,
Miss
of course.
Lorraine, thank you for the super sticker because I'm here and Bibs and more Bibs and Shock Hemp's voice. Sassy, you can go ahead and respond. I hate that y'all at this, but y'all
No,
grown.
you're
Y'all have
not
your own
at any
conversation.
point.
I'm
I
not
just
even
said,
mad. I'm not even mad.
okay,
Just
well
don't
then
gaslight
calm
me.
down.
Respect
Well
what the
then
fuck I'm
calm
saying.
down
All
and
right,
stop
Bree, let her
cursing.
respond, Bree.
Yeah,
The
this is too much energy if neither one of us are involved, Bree.
The fuck?
I can say what I want to say without you cursing and yelling at me.
And I
That
can tell
doesn't
you, and
make
I can respond how I want. Period.
well, that's ridiculous for you to
It's
respond
not.
that way to me.
It's
Now
not.
I said what I said, and I meant what
And I
I
said what I
said.
said. And I
Yeah,
meant what I
and it
said.
was rude and ugly, and I was
Bree,
not.
let her
Oh,
go ahead
well.
and get it out too, Bree. Let her get it out, please.
I was not rude, ugly, or gaslighting. It's a true emotion that we all can hear. That's not a gaslighting. I'm literally trying to find out from you where is all of this passion coming from?
You
Okay.
finish with
And
your
ODS, because I heard you say about the 30. Is Nuki your moderator over here?
I don't know right now. Why? I think she is. Yeah, why?
Cause her birthday coming up and she put up a wish list. So
ODS,
Okay.
let them talk too.
share it.
Okay, so
Well,
let's
no,
be clear.
I was
So
just telling them to
use
share
the
it.
correct word. Use the correct word. Passion. Yeah, I'm very passionate about it because one, like I said, I feel like a lot of times people are confusing real life shit with YouTube shit. Whatever the fuck, if I go have a conversation with somebody and it's not about you, it's not your business. That is my baseline point. That's been my point. That's been my only point. Now, if we were having a conversation about Ness feeling upset about being lied to about a baby, being lied to about this, being lied to about that, cool, whatever. But when it comes to my because the thing is, y'all want people to respect y'all and y'all wishes, i.e., this heat. Everyone knows that this heat is a sensitive subject for Ness. And whatever the fuck decision Ness decides to make with this heat, we are made to respect it. Ness could say up and down a million times, I hate this heat. Fuck this heat. Oh, I would never fuck with this heat again. This heat is an evil bitch. And if she decided to get back with this heat today, we will be made to have to respect it. And so what I'm saying is you have to then give somebody that same respect. It does not matter what Brooke said, period, about Shelly, about being mad with Shelly, about feeling like Shelly is a snake. It does not matter. If Brooke went and had a conversation with Shelly about her fucking marriage, that is her business, and she does not have to come reveal to you that she had a conversation. Period. You should respect the fact that she did what she felt like she needed to do to protect her energy or figure out what the fuck she needed to do. Now, if you're saying that, oh, she was trying to cover up her lies, okay, she was trying to cover up her lies. It was exposed that she was a liar. You don't want to be associated with her because she's a liar. Cool. Fine, whatever. You don't have to associate with her. You have every right to say that I don't want to fuck with you because that's a crazy ass lie that you came up with about your baby. You lied. You carried this lie for 3 years about having a child. Fake the pregnancy, fake the birth, fake birthdays, fake this, got pictures through every stage of the pregnancy, of the birth, of her birthday, everything. You got all these fucking pictures of this child. That's some creepy ass shit. I don't want to be involved with you. That's just where it should stay. I respect that. Cool. You don't want to fuck with that person. But then to try to take it to another level or try to question me about me having a conversation about my personal business, you out of line, period. If you don't understand that, there's nothing else that I could go. That's it.
Right, and that's how I feel about my point, right? So because now we got to do all this screaming and yelling and all of that. My basic point is that listen, don't involve me with anything. I'm a very private person. I'm not about to, do all of this rah 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 and then go right around and talk to somebody that I said even my husband couldn't talk to. I'm gonna talk to him because ain't no motherfucking way no bitch on YouTube gonna be talking to my motherfucking man or husband or nothing. I don't play them type of games, right? So that would have been me, number one. Number two, if you are going to tell me something, I don't want the streets to tell me. What are you do? What are we doing here? So it just adds validity to the other points of, something ain't right, Brooke. Something ain't right. The way you're moving.
Sassy.
Why do you keep interrupting my point though? So I think what we should do now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to
No. I understand your point. I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. You're saying don't tell me nothing if you ain't gonna finish it all to me.
I'm
If you
just
ain't gonna tell me,
listen, I'm not saying that because you won't let me finish my point because you keep adding stuff in it. All I'm saying is that point blank, it shows a character flaw. That's the bottom line. Because you said one thing, then you go do another, but you don't even feel the respect to come and tell me that you're doing another. I didn't say anything about revealing in private conversation. I didn't say anything about your marriage. Listen, none of this is our business. She made it our business. Malik made it our business. Okay. Then Brooke further made it Ness's business. Then Malik further made it Shelly's business. I don't blame Shelly, Ness, none of the people that they've gone to. I'm talking about those two people's actions. And Brooke's actions were very suspicious. It seemed as to me that she was playing both sides of the fence. Like I don't have to tell you, that's that cocky shit. I ain't got to tell you. No, you don't have to tell me nothing. But guess what? Don't tell me nothing then. Because this halfway shit looks real weird to me. And that's all I was saying.
Can I
Before
ask
you
a
respond,
question?
Ray, Miss J
I know I just
Spencer,
got a
thank you for the
question.
super sticker. And then after Bree's response, I'm gonna finally let J Dunn say her part, and then we'll move forward.
I
Go
just
ahead,
have a
J.
question. What is the both sides of the fence thing? Because how could she be playing both sides of the fence when it's her marriage?
Because why are you playing both sides of the fence? You're telling one side one thing, right? It doesn't matter. If people do this all day, every day with relationships, they tell, two people are married, they tell the mother-in-law one thing, they tell their mom another thing, and then the mother-in-law and the mom are pissed at each other, but the person in the middle, they told them two motherfucking different things. They playing both sides of the fence. So it doesn't matter that it's your personal relationship. People do that all day, every day.
So basically, they're saying she's playing the both sides of the fence in her situation and her business.
I just said it. People do it all day, every day. It doesn't matter
Okay,
that it's your business.
that's all I was clarifying.
Yeah,
That's all
so
I'm clarifying.
if you're condoning people playing both sides of the fence, it's their business. It's
I'm not.
always going to
I'm
be
just
their
asking.
business.
I'm just saying is that all I was asking was is she clear? Is she was playing both sides of the fence in her situation, in her
Most
business? She
likely
was
in more
playing both.
situations than that, but yeah, in
But
that's in
I'm
this
not. I'm
particular
not.
situation, yeah.
Sassy, I think. See, the thing is, the problem that we're having is we're talking about two different things. I'm talking about one issue, and you're talking about the totality. So if you're putting everything in
No,
totality.
I can
No,
do both. I can do
but
both.
I'm
In
talking
this,
about in this
yeah,
situation. I'm talking
in
about
this
right now
instance, she's playing. In my opinion, she was playing both sides of the fence, probably three sides of the fence. It seems like she was telling Malik something, telling Shelly something, telling Ness something. So it's three sides probably, and maybe there's more. I don't know. It just seems like she
Okay.
has some issues that probably need to be worked out, right? And if I was her virtual homegirl, I would be side eyeing her off of that one incident, let alone the totality.
Okay. Cool. And that's why I'm going to go back to my thing of saying the disconnect. I'm off that. I'm just addressing the disconnect that me and you are having in this conversation. The
Uh-huh.
disconnect that me and you are having in this conversation is you're looking at totality. I'm not looking at totality. I'm looking at a singular issue. So if you're looking at a bigger picture and I'm not looking at the high level, I'm only looking at one singular detail. We can never be on the same page because we're talking about two different things.
No, I just reiterated. I am talking about if you want me to just address the singular action again, in that singular action, she was playing a lot of different parts. Yes, that's my opinion.
Okay. We're still going to agree to disagree because I still feel the way I feel.
Yeah, and you need
Nobody's
to
going to.
apologize for yelling at me.
I'm not. No, because I felt
Well,
like
you
you were
should.
gaslighting me.
Well,
No,
that's not called gaslighting, Bree. That's
no,
called
no, 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 no,
opinion.
no, 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 no. You want to know why? Because before you
Why?
came up, let me. I'm going to explain to you. Because before you came up here, I told you I'm not mad or angry. I just feel the way I feel about it. And if you know me long enough, if I single in on a point, Virgo energy, Jay Dunn is the same way. Lady Nika is the same way. Trish is the same way. If I single in on a point and my mind tells me this and I'm solid, I'm not angry, I'm passionate. And I told you before you came up here, I'm not mad. I'm not. And then when you come up here and you're telling me, well, you're angry. I'm not angry. I just told you I'm not angry, but you finna make me angry because I'm telling you I'm just passionate about my point.
No,
I'm
you
passionate
want
about
to semantical me about me using the word
no,
angry. And when I said
no.
passionate, you said that's a better description.
That's a
So
because angry and passionate is two different things. Angry means I'm in my feelings. I'm mad, real like that. Like no, don't gaslight me like that because I'm not that. I'm not angry. I'm very aware of what's going on. I'm actually in a good ass mood. I'm at Sam's Club waiting in this line finna get this cheap ass premium gas. I'm in a good fucking mood right now. It's Friday. What? I'm good. I got on my coochie shorts, my pajama
okay,
t-shirt.
okay, big
I'm in
sexy.
a good
Okay,
fucking
big
mood.
sexy. Okay.
So don't
Okay.
tell me I'm
Yeah,
mad. I'm just
well,
passionate about my
you
my
definitely,
issue.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you definitely sounded mad, but if passionate is a better description, that's fine. But you still should apologize because there was
Nope.
no need for you to be yelling and screaming at me, and we don't have
Sassy.
shit to do with this
You
motherfucking
did
shit.
call
Sassy.
her a couple of bitches.
Yeah,
You
and I
did,
forgot you
Brianna.
called me a fucking bitch.
Well, look, call me a couple more bitches and we'll be even, but I'm not apologizing, Sassy. I'm sorry.
Because you're a fucking stubborn ass Virgo that can't take another fucking opinion. I gotta be wrong because you gotta be right. That shit ain't
It's
cool.
not about right or wrong,
Yeah,
Sassy. It's not
apparently.
about right or wrong. No, you can
Well,
have it. No, don't try to convince me that my opinion is wrong. I don't that's your opinion.
I didn't say that. I started out by saying we were gonna agree to disagree. I'm not,
Yeah,
that's not even my
totally.
energy to be like, oh, you gotta be thinking like me.
I don't want you to
O.D.S,
think
take
like
me
me
off this
ever.
tropical island. I didn't agree to go.
Okay, me either.
No, y'all need to get high and get laid. But anyway,
Excuse
no.
you?
I said
Yes.
tropical
Baby.
island.
Ah,
I said tropical
baby.
island.
Baby, these
Hey, I'm sitting over here just to talking and the mic
hoes.
on mute. So I'm glad y'all was able to come to that conversation together. Because that was a whole fucking lot while I was trying to put this baby to sleep.
It's
Y'all really
pretty
put me in a
fault.
position.
It's not my fault. I'm gonna feel the way I feel. Sometimes
So
y'all
I
take this
am
YouTube
back
shit too
now,
far.
and I want to thank you. Spam, who just got timed out? Let me see what the fuck they did. Hold on.
I
But
ain't,
y'all hit the like button, please.
ain't in the chat. We can't be blamed on this
Oh
one.
yeah, that was disrespectful. Can we please keep it respectful, y'all? Come on now.
What they said, was it about me?
Yes, it was.
Oh
What
gosh.
what say it, read
I
it.
thought it was gonna be about me. Don't breathe.
No, it's not
Read
working.
it. Read it.
No, my God.
Read it.
No.
Don't make me go in this chat and read it my motherfucking self.
That's
Tell
what you
me.
gonna
600 pounds and wearing what kind of shorts?
Actually, I'm not 600 pounds, boo. I done lost over 150
Why did you read
pounds.
that shit?
Okay, this is a young, thick thing around here, bitch. Okay?
Bree,
That ain't even
and several
disrespectful.
people are feeling that it was rather aggressive. I had to get the fuck up off the bed. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Are they really up
Yeah,
here
she was
scratching while
like
I'm trying to put this baby
screaming.
to sleep?
Because don't gaslight me. I already told you
No,
what it
you
is.
were
I'm not
screaming
mad. Don't tell me
before
I'm
that,
mad.
Bree. Before
Well, we're gonna move past that,
okay,
Sassy.
let's move past it. But me and Bree, we in order for us to be genuine and authentic and moving past it, we want to get it out. Bree,
Understood.
I don't understand why you're using the word gaslighting when you literally were screaming and yelling, and
I
then
wasn't even screaming before
okay,
then.
that's how it appeared. And that's when I said that. I didn't just bring up the adjective like out of my ass and be like, oh, to get that gaslighting thing is so weird to me. I'm literally hearing you. And I'm like, and you keep saying, if you know me, bitch, I've been hearing you and listening to you for 4 years. And I know when you being happy go lucky, when you being extra passionate, and when it seemed like you mad as fuck. And that's what it seemed like. There was no gaslighting involved. It was
But I already
literally
told you I wasn't mad, Sassy, before
I
you came
know,
up
but I
here.
kind of forgot about that IG conversation because
Oh.
now we've been talking for 10 or 15 minutes and now you've escalated and elevated the voice again. So now I'm like, girl, what's going? Is there something that I'm missing? That's what I literally said, Bree. I
Hey,
wasn't
Well,
y'all, hold
I
on.
have to be
Because
honest.
Jay Dunn never got her chance to speak. So I'm
damn
gonna let
my
her speak.
bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
I've
And
been
then
on
after
mute.
Jay Dunn
Like
speak,
what
hold on, Jay
what
Dunn.
is
Let me finish. Let me bring you in. God damn. I'm the announcer. I'm the host. You don't just walk on the stage. I have to announce you first, Jay Dunn.
all right.
Thank you.
Jay Dunn, know
Um,
your
Okay.
place.
shut up, Bree. I don't do co-host over here. But look,
coming back
and
in.
Reed, we have a request from the audience. Reed's being messy, and I don't mind messy today, especially after yesterday. So we're going to listen to where she knew that there was no baby. It happened on my live one day. So while Jay Dunn talks, I'll cue up that video. Go ahead.
Wait, I didn't get to read
Okay, no, it's time for me to walk across the stage. I already been waiting behind the curtain now, so y'all need to hush. Y'all
I'm
already
shutting
done
up,
been
Jay
up here
Dunn.
singing the duet. Okay,
Girl, we on
so
mute.
now Brianna. So Brianna, before Sassy came up here, I thought you were being a slightly hostile and me having a difference of opinion as well. So when she came up here and she had a difference of opinion, I have to say, yes, I get passionate. I understand being passionate. But just like you, like when I was discussing it with you, you was cutting me off before I could even say why I thought what I thought. And again, I only think the way that I think because I conversed with Ness about this on Lemons, on Ness's, around. And so I'm just saying, I understand you being passionate about it. Brooke can try to fix her marriage. But one thing that I do know is that Shelly is not a licensed marriage counselor. So I don't see why she is the end all, the be all for this whole situation. The only thing that Shelly can provide is the fact that she live in Maryland. That's it.
Thank you, Jay
Can
Dunn.
y'all still hear me?
And you had one more thing, Jay Dunn, you were supposed to do, and it was announced newbies.
Oh yes. Newbie got a wish list. And
Thank
I
you.
saw it, I think it was last night that I saw it and I shared it.
Okay.
But yeah, she got a wish list for her birthday coming up. And
All
I
right. So
know
let
that
me.
Newbie be moderating for like I thought O.D.S. and like Lady
Hey,
Nika
you don't have to
Brianna. So
remind us
I
of
just
everyone.
want
We got it, Jay Dunn. Thanks. Look.
yeah, so I just want to let people know that it's out there and for people to share it.
All right. So, Bree, we can hear you. I heard you ask that question. Thank you to the 905 in the room. Can y'all please hit the like button? Spam, type that comment again. Read, this is the video you're referring to. And look who's up here on the stage with us this day. Hold on. Present, share screen, and Friday Junior.
What is this we're watching?
We want to see where Ness admitted that she knew there wasn't a baby because Reed asked to see it. Hold on. And I'm just being a little messy with Nessa. Hold on. And look at it's Sassy. She's always around. Funny.
Oh, really? Oh, bitch, I don't never have to come back. Bye.
Don't you do that, bitch. Well, hey Ness, can you allow them to finish their conversation before you jump in, boo?
Let me get
Can you hear me?
no, you can let Brooke finish because
no, I want you to finish because you just tried to get slick with me, and it's crazy because
to give you some context, this was the day that Ness and Brooke broke up last time, and this was 2 months ago on my live. I can't remember what they broke up because of. I know Jay Dunn will be able to take our memory back, but Ness was really mad at Brooke at this moment, and she charged the stage. And let's listen.
Oh, I can tell you. I can tell you. I just remembered it. So this
ahead,
was
Jay Dunn.
whenever Brooke had Grown Folks TV on Brooke's platform and was talking about
Discussing
parenting
Ness
between
being a
Uppity
parent.
and Ness.
That's right.
Yep.
This was the next day, y'all. Hold on. Right here on the yard.
because
no, I want you to finish because you just tried to get slick with me, and it's crazy because the truth is the truth hurts. We're not doing
talking
that
about
dumbass
Malik
shit.
not claiming your so-called daughter. Focus on
What
that.
you talking about? Wait a minute, what
got
you
to deal
say?
me with this bitch. Why? Let's talk about the fact that Malik is not claiming your daughter, Brooke. Do not mention me, bitch. I'm sick of you doing that nosy ass, dumbass shit.
Because I know what the fuck she ain't just say what I thought.
I did say it. I did. Just like I told you in that chat, I'm telling you right now because you want to act like you didn't hear me in that chat. So I came over here to tell you, keep my name out of that shit. We want to figure Malik is over there not claiming your daughter that you just had, but you're so busy worried about me. Brooke, do not fucking play with me. Do not fucking play with me. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing. I don't give a fuck what you got to say about it. Stop playing with me.
I damn sure wasn't expecting that. And I think she dropped because she was going to get her mic.
Everybody's on mute, y'all. I'm not sure why. I guess they're pontificating.
My bad.
Oh,
So that
I
was
can come off mute, but I was
that was
afraid
2
to
months
be off
ago.
mute.
Hold on, my bad. That was 2 months ago on my live. Reed had requested to see it, and the purpose of she was showing where Ness had went off on Brooke the last time, and she told her that she didn't think that it was a baby.
Well, that's actually what she said specifically was, why isn't Malik claiming the daughter that you just had?
Well, yeah, you listened for more details than me, but yeah.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
My narrative sounded better.
Yes, it did. The narrative shall continue to spin. Happy Friday, everybody. Pieces, smooches.
You about to leave, Sassy? I'm sick of you. I'm gonna cuss you out next, Sassy. I
But as
stayed
the
on mute
weekend,
this entire time trying to have panel etiquette, and you gonna leave. I'm cussing you out next. Watch my next video. I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out.
so they're saying that we all knew that, Reed, but I didn't. I thought that it was her baby, and I still believe that it is. What's well shit, we had 2 hours. I'm good at wrapping it up right here. Anything else going on worth talking about, y'all? The debate happened on 5-1 Brooks channel. This clip was from 5-2 O.D.S channel.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to talk
Sassy
about.
says
I'm
she's
just
turning in her mod stick and she's leaving and she's not coming back. Malik said he only had boys and it was wondering why he didn't mention a girl. And that hasn't changed. That's been consistently in the same thing. Malik has still said he's only had boys. And then he only answered my question, that messy question that I got from Harley yesterday, to say that he wouldn't date a woman who had a baby outside of him. And he also admitted he don't have girls. So if you put 1 and 1 together, you get 2, no matter how you look at it.
And so, I really don't have any final words, ODS. To be honest, I don't even think I had any words at all. To be up here, I just felt like I was on mute probably like 75% of the time. Letting everybody else talk.
So you didn't
So
get it.
at least to make it up to me, ODS, can you just play the little disco ball song going out? Because I don't know what in the hell you played when I came up in here. I don't know what the hell
It was What About Your Friends instrumental.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. The TLC.
As to not get the flag, the charm song, you know what I'm saying, flag.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, play the regular one with the disco.
So Reed is
ball.
still
Play
standing
that
on
one.
business. Reed said that it's because you said your so-called baby. She knew there never was a baby. That was my Reed voice, y'all. So,
Oh, the
and
so-called
Diving is
baby.
agreeing with her. And y'all remember Diving and Ness had an episode once and we read their messages and stuff. I haven't seen Diving in a while, so I guess Ness brought her back out over here. Hey, Diving.
Yeah, but okay, ODS. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Don't try to leave me all sad now. Stay right there.
Hi.
Jake?
Sure. What's up?
Is there anything else going on in the streets that you care to talk about?
No, the only thing that I saw before I came over here was Mama Sippin. Mama Sippin ain't did a live in a long time, and Mama Sippin said her and Brooke the same age, which I forgot. Daughter here is only like 27 or 28, so Mama Sippin probably is the same age as Brooke, and she wasn't playing no games. So I
Now, Mama
definitely
Sippin,
recommend.
I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry. Mama Sippin,
Oh.
of course, no, that's not responsible for anything I do. I came to drop down, but I'm always in your bushes. Appreciate you, Diving. Mama Sippin is Daughter Here's mama. So Daughter Here did a live first, and then Mama Sippin followed behind her.
Yeah, well, I didn't see Daughter Here's live. Oh, you 32. Girl, you growing up on me. You growing up. but I didn't see Daughter Here's live. I just saw Mama Sippin's live, and so I was like, look at Mama Sippin trying to go live. So I was up in there being nosy.
Holly, you had to be
But
real
yeah.
young for Brooke to be old enough to be your mama, girl.
Yeah, but I guess
Ness Reed said, why you portraying to be the victim? Can y'all just fight and get it over with? Jadon, you working today?
Yes, I am. I took my lunch break to come over here with you, to be on mute. But I guess, I think it was whenever I met Daughter here. I guess that was 4 years ago. She was up in her 20s, so I didn't realize she had grown up like that.
Yeah,
Dang,
y'all make sure y'all go check
now.
out both of their videos. Mama Sippin, I'll share both of them on my wall so that y'all can see them or whatever and know where to go. There go Mama Sippin right there.
I just want to say, yeah, Brooke said that Daughter here had ran over somebody, and that's what Mama Sippin was talking about. She was mad about that.
Now, was she
And
talking
so,
about them, or that's the story for LG? I ain't trying to put her business out there, but remember LG told us that her man hit the child outside the house or something.
LG did say that, but Brooke claimed because
I think Brooke might
they
have been
all
just
live in
being led, and she
Baltimore.
might have just been saying it, and she meant that part for LG
So
maybe, and not for daughter here.
no, she kept saying Daughter Hair. She said Daughter Hair stopped going live because of it, which I think that's
Oh,
the reason why Daughter Hair went live. But again,
oh,
I'm getting used to Brooke lying, and so
okay.
that's another because she lied to us for 2 years now. So
TT,
I'm
y'all still
getting
on her
used to
like
her
that?
lying.
Not she lied for years.
Hmm?
And you really hurt her feelings because she did you see Brooks live this morning? Would she address you? She addressed you and
Yeah,
trans. No problem, Mr. Williams.
yes, I did. I dropped down up in her live because
I
she was
heard her
telling
say,
me that I
"Count
was
her
too
out, but
fat
don't
to
block
have a
her." And
baby.
then you came back on a different profile, and she was laughing. Brooke can never stay mad at you.
Well, but this is the problem because Brooke telling me that I can't have no baby, and meanwhile I'm ovulate right now. I mean, imagine somebody who willfully chooses not to have a baby versus somebody who lied for 2 years about having one. Make
Did you
it
just say you
make sense.
ovulating right now?
Yeah, my Fitbit lets me know.
Okay.
It does. It lets me know.
If
It
I would have
calculates a
known
lot.
nothing else, that would have been the one thing I could have went to hell without ever knowing.
Well, I mean, sorry if it's TMI, but yeah, Fitbit, it track everything, everything. Let you know. So that's
But
all.
lives, including today's
Which,
live. Oh, she
speaking of
cussed out.
that,
Yeah, 'cause she cussed out Jadon, Ness, and Trans. Well, she didn't really cuss out Ness. Well, she did, kind of, sort of. She said that loyalty is a big thing, and she felt like I took notes. Hold on.
okay. And
She
speaking
said,
of that, oh, go ahead with your notes, Odia.
I'm gonna read my notes and then you can go. Brooke said she slept so good that she was slobbing. She said, she cussed out Trans and Jadon. Trans because she felt like you were trying to become friends with her, and then as soon as this stuff pop off, you immediately look at her as if she was a bad guy or something like that. Jadon, she said she never dragged your fat ass. She never talked about your mama or any of that stuff when she could have, and she was very disappointed in you. She never asked anybody to do anything for her. She said, she ain't leaving YouTube. Y'all can never run her off of here. She gonna have both of her platforms, and she can continue to do more. She didn't like that Ness even asked her about having a baby, and she was acting like she didn't want Malik up on the panel, but she was actually ready to let him up on the panel. She said that the question shouldn't even been asked because she know that was a trigger for her, so she felt like that shouldn't have happened. And then I talked about Rodney called Malika bitch. He don't believe that it's a baby either, and then Ness and Brooke broke up. So those were my notes. Go ahead.
Okay, and so the only thing that I want to say for Brianna, if she out there, and then you could tell her if I don't get to tell her. But if that girl, the Brianna Love W, if she end up not being pregnant this time around, I think that Pettyville should invest in her Fitbit. Get the more recent one, the charge, because it will let her know when she is ovulating, and that way she won't be just getting pregnant all willy nilly and smoking cigarettes and
Well,
all of
I'm
that.
glad you have that, so that way you won't end up in a pregnancy situation, and we won't be talking about you down here.
Yeah, I could never. I could never. Um, but
Now,
yeah,
in
that's all.
defense, y'all haven't heard my baby in a good 30 minutes, and he's right here, but he's asleep. Just
Yeah, he's sleeping. So yeah, Brianna, get that girl a Fitbit, please.
Get that girl a what?
a
A
Fitbit,
Fitbit.
What the fuck is that?
a exercise watch, so that way she'll know when
Yeah,
she's
it's a
ovulating, so that way she won't end up
And who
knocked
am
up.
I getting this for again?
Your twin,
Brianna
Brianna.
Love W. Brianna Love W.
No, listen. Girl, I went down a rabbit hole on that. Girl, listen. Woo. The shit that I done found out about her.
You gonna do a live talk about it, or you gonna give us a hint now?
Oh, I'm gonna do a live and talk about it. Like I want her to be a part of the conversation, but I don't know if she's gonna be a part of this conversation.
I hope you keep it
Oh
real with her.
wow.
Give her the same energy you gave Sassy.
Oh yeah,
You better.
and
She
more.
better be a couple of bitches.
I already gave her information. I already went off on her yesterday.
Oh, for real.
I heard you mention her a little bit yesterday. That's what made me go to her channel and look to see what I was missing. But yeah, she got a lot going on. So yeah, I'll probably tune in for that because I don't understand how she could be so young and so reckless.
Oh, baby, you don't even understand the half.
You ain't scratched the surface, huh?
Let me send it to you, ODS.
All right.
Don't say nothing.
I'm not. If anyone else would like to send $2 for tomorrow Namari's two teeth, feel free to hit the Cash App $D spot.
The two teeth.
So Namari got his two front teeth.
Damn, he got
Yeah,
more
the
teeth
two
than
bottom
others.
ones, yeah.
That's a
Oh,
He
shame.
got his two front
how did you
teeth.
come
Just
across
his
this?
two front teeth.
Huh?
Wow. I said, how did you
Oh,
come across that? Brie?
somebody did some deep investigating and sent it to me.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And
Interesting.
read
What
it,
up,
read
Lynn?
it, read it, read it. Look at the state it's in.
Hold on.
So I think that's current.
Um. Oh, I didn't even read it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Other. Oh yeah. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised.
What a tangled web we weave, child.
I don't know what this is. Y'all watch that new Tyler Perry movie yet? Brie, when you going live?
What? Probably later on today. I got an hour long meeting I gotta go back to work and do. I got a couple things I gotta do at work. I want to get off early, but I don't know if I'm getting off early today, you guys.
J Don, you going live today?
Jay Dunn has been doing her thing over
She
going
has.
live.
That's why I want to keep her.
Well, well, and that's the thing. It's really only if I got something to talk about. Y'all know with this whole baby mess, I had something to say. So I'll just be watching to see if I have an opinion. Um, so I really don't know, ODS. It really just depends once I get off work, what unfolds next. I'm honestly looking forward to Ness going live. To address the fact that Brooke says she ain't going to Vegas no more and all this kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to Intrinsic clicking the link because it's Intrinsic birthday tomorrow and Brooke doing all this. And I just want to see what's going to happen. And then I'll probably be able to give commentary after them.
Okay, okay. Miss Toby, I tried to watch it last night, but I fell asleep, so I'm gonna try again today. I don't know how this can work with a 9-month old in the room, but we shall see. You say we hope we get a new storyline soon. It's the weekend, Charlie. So I mean, anything's possible. Yeah. I don't
Wait
know.
a second. No, Charlie. No new storyline. This is enough to last a weekend. We got the baby not being real. We got Pills. Oh, Pills. He has set his live for Malik to hit his link today at 2 p.m. I think I don't know if it's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or if
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
it's 2
supposed
Pills
to
p.m.
be
his
time.
time, which
Eastern.
is 5 our time.
Oh, it's 5 hour time. Oh, okay. You looked
Okay,
at
so
it.
we got
You
that.
looked at
That's
it.
gonna probably come out. Which I ain't trying to promote Pills, but I really want to see if Malik gonna show
You
up
know our
because
people
Malik
ain't
was
going nowhere
pissed
anyway. I
yesterday.
don't care about
Well,
promotion.
Brooke admitted last night because when I was over there on her channel. I don't know if y'all if you watched the conversation, but she was like, basically, they all know that Pills is clout chasing. They been knew that he was clout chasing, and every move that he's making is because he's trying to build his channel. That's what she said last night. She said she
And
did
I could
originally.
believe that.
Does that save face?
She said that she originally did, like him at first, but then as she got to know him, she saw that he was really childish in the things and the way he thinks and the way that he moves. So that's what she said.
But like, I repeat the same thing. Do you think that that's the save face? Like, because I do feel like, I mean, and I'm putting no fucking disclaimer on it. I felt like Brooke liked him. You know what I'm saying? Like, she enjoyed his conversation. I'll say. I don't know what they talked on the phone and all that. I know she smiled when he would come around. She gave him a wrench immediately. He would be in her chats, and you could just hear the smile come on her face. Like, I really genuinely felt like it was a breath of fresh air for her. She's never had a YouTube relationship out public or nothing, so she felt like she was getting her time to shine, in my opinion. Lemon said, he said, if not today, maybe tomorrow I'll go. What?
Uh, Yeah, he did
See,
say that
He
he
was
would
that's
live
supposed to
bullshit.
do
today.
that damn live yesterday. Now
Because
he
we will
talk
keep
about
running
maybe
around the app
tomorrow.
and
He
shit
did
and
say
see
he
when he go
did do
live.
a quick live, and he said that he would try to go to today. If not today, then tomorrow.
He did a live
But
to say nothing.
he
The live
basically
said absolutely nothing. I saw it.
no, he in the live. If you will let me talk, O.D.S. He made it clear that he's single. He made that very clear. Also, he was saying that he rocked with Ness. And that yeah, he's very much single, and that he called out Malik and said, Malik, you doing all this, but I'm the one who had to address you first. You got on the panel with me. You been had my information. He was like, nobody would be able to stop me from really hollering at somebody if I wanted to holler at them. It don't matter who told you not to contact me. If you really want to talk to me, you could have. But he said that he'll go into more details either today or tomorrow.
If he
Um,
wait until tomorrow, we don't want to hear it.
okay.
I
You
agree
don't want to
because
hear
I
it.
think I'm gonna do better things with my Saturday. He
I
better
was going to say
he better
something
catch
else.
me
I
while I'm
forgot.
trying to listen to something to get through my workday.
Not so if you want to get pregnant fast, hook up with a Craigslist guy. Jay Don, stay away from Craigslist while you ovulating.
Oh, I don't go on there.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What's so crazy is me and Jay Dunn ovulation cycles are the same.
Oh God.
I think it's the Virgo energy.
I don't know, but yeah, this is my ovulation week too.
Yep.
Do y'all believe?
It lets you know.
Do y'all like? I never thought this, but I mean, I could see it. Do you say Brooke was trying to have the same YouTube relationship like Nessa and he had going on?
Nah, I don't get that. I feel like Brooke was using him to, because mind you, Malik left her, right? So if you look through the lens of Malik left her, I'm gonna do everything to antagonize you. And I think that's what Pills was. But you also have to go back to when Pills had a conversation with um you do know ovulating doesn't mean bleeding, right? Y'all
Mhm.
do know that part, right? That means
That means your eggs are shifting.
yeah, it means you could get pregnant this week. Like if you want to get pregnant, this will be the week to get pregnant.
Right.
But um no. If you go back to the beginning, right? Pills, when Dana and Pills had a conversation, Dana said, Pills said, if you saw the text, if you saw the conversation, then you would know, then you would know what was up. Then you would know that we didn't have, then you would know what's up. If you saw the text, then you know what was up. So clearly, if you use context clues, it was always a joke. And they both knew it was a joke.
Mm. So the joke's on us, huh?
And we know most women know about that, but ODS is not a woman. So Brianna was just trying to make sure he understood what we were
Oh
saying.
yeah, I got it. I think it was more so to the people that were saying ill in the chat. Because just thinking about period and anything, that's not my place for you guys. So
I have
I
to
guess
admit to you, ODS, it's a rough time. It's a rough time.
mm, yeah. Thank God I don't want to be a woman, unlike what they say.
Right.
Thank God I don't want to be a woman.
I would gladly give Dimples my period. You can have it, Dimples.
Give it to the girl you interviewed the other day. She would like it.
No, Lynn is crazy because she says that she was born this way. So like she's a woman because she's a woman. Like everything about her, she just is a woman. And she doesn't believe in the trans community because she doesn't believe that you should mess with your body.
So she also said that she gives and looks like a woman. No, she looked like a boy with box braids. Let's be real. Like she had confidence in a smile, but that didn't give her no more feminine face. The structure of her face, like I didn't come there thinking like, oh, this is a girl. Let's see what she got going on. I came like, oh, this a nigga with some braids. Like, bro.
And then her husband, I'm gonna say fiance husband, he likes he likes minority women. Like he likes
It was a
women.
fetish thing because he looked like a fat slob when I saw him.
But really I think that it's more so he's just gonna get what he can get. So
I could see that DL, and we don't normally. Brooke and Malik were getting revenge on each other, but in public, couples do this all the time, using outside people to make their partner jealous. Pills still got the clout, take it and run. Did he really? Because I mean, no, I guess I'm just say that. But yeah, they seem
Well,
like they got
anyway,
a
ODS,
lot of
thank you
credit
for
going
having
on.
me up. Let me go
Thanks
ahead
for
and
anyone.
drop
Thank you
down
for
and be
saying additionally.
productive.
I'm gonna go ahead and play that song on our way out also that you love so much, okay?
All right.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to
Well,
be
I'm
bobbing
ready
my head
to.
to it.
All right. I'm not sure who's going live next. I do have to say some thank yous because I got a lot of cash apps from already. But thank you for the cash apps. I definitely appreciate it. If you're watching a replay and you want to get in on the $2 13 Myers 2 feel free to hit the cash app. I want to shout out Miss Boyd for the $10. I want to shout out Big Bling for the 20. I want to shout out Shakim for purchasing a membership. I want to shout out Diamond Blaze for gifting 10 memberships. I want to shout out Blackberry Molasses for renewing membership. Miss J Spencer for her Miss Lorraine. J Spencer again. I want to thank you for subscribing and coming through and enjoying the content and the conversation. Who's going live next? Free promo. Who's going live next? Y'all make sure y'all go check out Rodney's live. Daughter here. Mama sipping. Brooke deleted. Y'all probably can find some on the internet. You know how to go. Other than that, Reset should be live later. Nestle live tonight. J Dunn needs to go live. You just have to reset. I am free. I'll go ahead and shut down that group chat. We need to be able to talk about conversation. We should get nothing up about Vegas. Unless y'all talk about Vegas tomorrow, y'all have to remain until you get there. Y'all mark my word. That's and Brooke will be back friends within the next 48 to 72 hours. That's and Brooke will be back friends within the next 72 hours. I'm gonna share every video that I just told y'all to go watch. I saw you say something about it, but I didn't know who that person was, man. You had to run back to the chat and hit me on the back end. Let me know. I put who's on the post. You got timed out. What happened? Hold on. Somebody got timed out, but oh well. My eyes still know. Anybody going live next? Anybody going live next? Check out Bird Bird's wish list. Check out Room Shaker's channel as well. We did drink the channel earlier, Room Shaker. Somebody grab Room Shaker's channel and drop it again, please. I don't know who's going live, but I tried to find out. They said Wilson live. Wilson been kind of interesting lately. I know. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't used to tolerate him, but he's been pretty good. Let me go see what his title is. Jay Wilson just went live, y'all, and the title is "Don't Be Shamed Now." The title is "Don't Be Shamed Now." So y'all go check out Jay Wilson. I should do a redirect. Let me do a redirect to Jay Wilson. What he did. Hold on, let me get the chat. He go cuss me out. I didn't ask you to send me no motherfuckers over here. Oh, I ain't even in the poll, y'all. What up, Malik? Malik played the background live. Salute. You agree with Cassidy or Bree? They said they don't give a fuck about you. Hey, but I'm about to get out here. I was go ahead and take a nap while this baby's asleep. And I'll see y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Y'all done got 3 out of me this week. I don't think y'all gonna see me tomorrow, but we'll see. If it's raining, I'll be back. Love y'all. Yeah, Malik keep that. Anybody in the last word? Hey Malik, hold on. Let me stop. Malik, you ain't gotta hit the link, but type in the chat if you still here. Did you hear Rodney's commentary about you? Let me be a little messy. Did you hear Rodney's commentary, girl? I mean, Malik. Spam, I played it on the way in. Was you not here when I opened the live? I played it on the way in. Right, RY. He know what he doing. I just want to know if he heard Rodney's commentary on him and if he needed a male's platform to be able to give him a response with. If he needed a male's platform to be able to respond. But we about to get up out of here, y'all. So So you don't. I mean, did you hear it? So basically, he called you a bitch ass nigga, my bro. And Rodney, you cool, but I gotta let the man know so that he can know how to handle it. But yeah, he pretty much felt like you a bitch ass nigga for the way that you've been doing Brooke on here. I don't know why he feel like Brooke is the innocent, completely 100% innocent. But that was his commentary. I shared it on my wall so that way you can take a look at it. And then if you want to respond to him, you can let me know. But yeah, spam. I played it at the beginning of the live. Hold on. We're gonna play it and get up out of here with it, spam. I'm gonna do it for you because I normally don't. Oh, wrong one. All right, y'all. Not edge control. So Malik, at least you know what's going on. You can handle. No, I ain't say you said she was 100% innocent, but you ain't give her as much as you gave Malik. But I just had to let Malik know. Man, the man, and my messy. Love you though. What about? And Malik, if you are still here, that is like, how do you feel about the current state of everything that's going on? Do you feel that your statement and everything? Rodney, he would like to have a conversation. He said, "Come up, Rodney." Berla. What about your friend? All right, you got one by the time this song, and if Rodney ain't coming up, we out of here. Malik already up here. Rodney, you coming? So yeah, in my true messy fashion, not for real. I was just gonna let you know he did have commentary about you. I didn't hear anybody else specifically, but I'm gonna let him say it for himself because I mean he did feel as if I think I put in my memos his words was a bitch ass nigga or hold on, let me check my memos. It said Rodney also expressed that he didn't believe that it was a child. Called Malik a whole bitch. That's it. Not a bitch ass nigga. That was Bree's words. Not on you, but on Sir King. But Rodney, if you still here, if you would like to have a conversation with the man that you addressed this morning, I ain't putting you on the spot, but I'm kind of putting you on the spot because you know what I'm saying we got to be held accountable for our commentary. So just wanted to allow him the opportunity to be able to rebuttal. Malik, I don't expect. I'm not asking you no more questions. I'm over all of that. You didn't say it enough on the streets. How do you feel about? And I know this is not your thing. You don't do YouTube or anything like that. Do you feel that you should have pulled back on anything, or how do you feel about the situation as it stands right now? And you on mute if you don't know.
The situation on what?
Just the whole the whereabouts of where it is now, because now Brooke is mad. She felt like you said too much when you didn't really say a lot, in my opinion. I guess that one question was a trigger to her. Why would you answer any questions about her kids?
That was yesterday's news. Rodney, you had something to say. I didn't hear it. So
yeah, Rodney.
I
Okay.
want you to say what you said. I didn't hear it.
All right.
I'm not gonna go back. Hold on. I'm not gonna
Right.
go
That's
back
why I said I
and
don't want
address
you to go
those
back over
things.
yesterday. We moving on. So no opinion on the yesterday's events. Today, Rodney did his commentary. And at one point in his commentary, he mentioned that basically, I mean, he used the word a bitch. Hold on. I'm gonna have to just find the video. Hold on. Because I don't know where Rodney at. I was hoping he would have a conversation himself. But I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll put the link on my wall. You can decide to look at it if you want to. If it's worthy of you giving a response or anything, then you can. But if not, it is what it is.
I mean, he said something. I wanted to hear what he said.
Yeah, but he's not in here, and I don't really want to play his video without him
He
being
was
in
just
here.
in here. He was just in your chat.
Right.
He said, that's not what I said. Rodney 2.0 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I
But his
think
video is up.
Miss Toby asked a question. She said, why am I hitting links? Somebody called for me yesterday and I showed up and they
Now, Miss
never
Toby,
showed up.
in his defense here, he was trying to I was trying to leave and he was just throwing up.
That's not what I'm talking about, O.D.S. I'm
What you talking
referring
about?
to Miss Toby. She made a comment. Why am I hitting links? I
That's
said,
what I'm
like
talking about, Malik.
yesterday, somebody requested me. I showed up and they weren't there.
Oh, you talking about pills? So yeah, I'm talking about. I was answering you. I asked you to come up this time. You didn't just come up because you wanted to hit the link. I said, Malik, if you in here, can you hit the link?
No, I know that, but I'm clarifying with Miss Toby, and I just wanted to hear what Rodney had to say. I'm not gonna red ball it. I mean, if Rodney, you are a man or whatever, and you call me a bitch ass nigga, I want to hear it come out your mouth.
Yeah. So like I said, I'll share it on my wall because I guess he's not coming. He was here and he knew that I asked y'all both to come on up and have the conversation. I don't know if maybe he would rather take it to his own platform, whatever. But we're gonna get up out of here then. I'll share it if you want to look at it and hear what he said. I'll put a timestamp on the community wall.
Okay.
Appreciate you for hitting the link.
No sweat.
All right now. So, Rodney, me being messy, I'm gonna just share it. I want to get you your clicks and views, boo. So I'm gonna share it on the screen. And I understand he's just a talker, but I mean, if the person you talk about is here, why not have a conversation? They say he over at what you call it though. And y'all always say the men don't go against the men, so that's why I was just trying to let the men have a conversation versus the male and the female situation. So, and thank you, Bree, for handling the Shakim situation earlier. I wasn't at the computer completely. By the time I was coming back to the computer, you were speaking as well, and I was just gonna tell him cut the fuck shit. So, thank you for the cash apps and everything. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye, y'all.